Yes,
Why?
yes.
Because I like real dice.
Yeah, but then we're gonna have to keep track of like what pluses or minuses we have.
That's exactly because no, why roll 20 is making you lazy.
Yeah.
It's like I
Roll
don't got
20,
to.
down full of Western civilization. It's that and the lead in the pipes.
Exactly. Because part of what doing tabletop RPGs is seeing how much someone sucks at math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the volume is set pretty low in let's see how we doing the volume inside of Twitch.
We're not
Yeah.
online yet, are we?
Yes, we
Yeah, we're
are.
online. We're live.
We are
Yeah,
live at the
hello
moment.
Twitch.
You did not pop up on my thing yet.
Oh well, on my thing it's on, so I can even see me do this.
Testing my volume. 1, 2, 3.
Right. Let me see my interface. What my interface says about you. The interface says they should be hearing you, but that is a thingamabob. I'm not sure on.
Well, let's stream it in the launch button.
At least the chat is
We are live.
dead. So wait. Oh, we still have episode 16 tags on here. Why didn't anyone change those?
I don't know why didn't you change those?
Certain people are meant to be in charge of our price production and promotion for this, who didn't change the tags. So I'm gonna pass the blame there.
Yes.
Like
Ah.
a good captain should always do.
Exactly. Look, part of being a captain is hiring the right people for the job and then expecting them to do that job.
Yeah.
I'm just
blame
here
the
to
person-
enable you guys to synergize
I'm blaming the person
collectively going
who said they had too much. They did too many things, and this is one of the things that they said.
Yeah.
Right. I have updated all the necessary information right now, so that should be your thing.
The volume could be higher.
Volume could be higher. Well, so let's. I probably have the usual issue of my Zoom going all the way down when I started. I need to remember that. Luckily, I
Is
have.
it possible to individually boost volume for people on Zoom? Because I know my mic is not picking up particularly well. That's because I paid like $20 for this headset.
that's,
so
So.
I think we just tape that mic right next to your mouth and just hold it there.
no, just like this
Yeah.
all session. You can just see the good side of me face.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean,
just a
also-
profile.
Also,
I know
it
Drew, you
looks.
changed your audio settings, and you can just max them out
Uh-huh.
for your mic.
I cannot change the administrative settings for my microphone on this because I'm using my university tablet and I do not have direct administrative access to a variety of stuff.
Yeah, that
Well, no,
makes
like if you go into like Zoom chat and hit audio settings, I think it's a portion where you can like change the volume of your mic just in Zoom, not like for the computer
Yeah,
itself.
that's true. It's under the microphone audio settings, and there is the Zoom settings.
Click the audio,
Oh, yeah.
like audio settings, and it should say test speaker, test mic, and then volume there.
Hey, that's a good plan, dude. That's way easier than the shit I was trying to say.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see.
Who's losing their brain today? Well, this is
Well-
the thing. I've noticed there's a tendency for a certain person to be the victim for such things.
I'm just
For me?
saying,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what? I'm super careful. That's why.
it's okay, but you're currently knocked out on a medical bed in my med bay, so
Yeah, y'all get to do most stuff. Today I'll be mostly chilling and letting y'all do your thing.
it's okay. I will wake
Learn
you
to
up
work
if
the
I need
second.
protection.
Give me a second. I'm gonna test this audio. Let me see what it sounds like in Twitch.
It's exactly what Frogscanner is
That's
saying
good.
in the chat. Like a friend of mine back in the early days of World of Warcraft, which I used to play during the vanilla stage. There was a question posed: why are warriors nerfed in every patch? My friend, a avid warrior player, as were I, answered, because warriors are made to take the most punishment.
That too.
I'm just saying, I mean, technically, if anything happens to anybody, we should be okay, as long as the person who can do brain surgery stays alive and gets to you in time. But I'll probably be the one end up with my mind completely sucked out. Yeah.
I see the plan. You're
know
making
what?
yourself indispensable, so we can't get rid of you. We're like, we get rid of him, but he's the only licensed medical professional on the ship. We gotta keep him. That's a cunning plan.
Yeah. Well, we
I
know.
like it, Froggy. You're right. Marines are designed to take punishment. That's what we do. We go into the shit. We live in the shit. We enjoy the shit. We love the shit. Hoorah.
I am the Marines' best man, and I wish he took a shower.
Oh. Right. Couple things I need to do for the stream still that I forgot. Luckily it's just making tokens out of everyone. So this
We're
one
no
is-
longer Traveller, we're now musical theatre. Worcester is just singing the introductory spiel.
Things I need to do still before the game.
So, when are we going to have our musical episode?
Well, who can sing here?
That's we do require a budget of about $15,000 for the musical episode.
Alright.
We need to hire
Damn.
a musician. We need to hire a choreographer. We need to hire somebody to make the lyrics, and actually the people who can sing.
All four of those I can do.
I'm just letting you know, I'll sing when every star in every binary and non-binary star system freezes over.
Can I be a backup dancer
Um,
instead?
Considering how long it's taken the light to get to us, that's a possibility.
I said everyone, so when we can confirm everyone.
Well, the problem is, by the time we confirm it, they're probably way past that stage. That's the issue.
Learn to
There's-
work
Oh,
the
la-
saxophone.
Is Rooster still low?
I play just
What?
what I feel.
Blink
Drink
said
scotch
you're the only
whiskey
one with low
all
volume.
night
I
long.
am. Oh, bye. Mine keeps
And
that.
I behind the wheel. That's good. Sounds good.
Me. Do.
Very operatic. We'll just put some Wagner Islands into the background.
Oh yeah, I need to make actual character sheet for our dear departed. I mean, not departed. Recently joined Minbari crew member.
Are you doing
Blake,
that?
man, how have you
I
been?
mean,
How have you been
I-
in this interim 2 weeks, apart from pining for more hot Traveller action?
Me or everyone else?
No, Blinky just joined the chat.
Yeah, what's this about? I seriously need molding? What does that mean? Molding.
This is muting.
Muting. All right.
So, well, it's technically start time, but I'm being lazy and still doing things, so we can talk a bit more. It's gonna be pre-game chat for a couple more minutes while I set up everything. Also, I have some
Yes.
news in the records that I am currently gainfully employed.
Yeah.
Yay!
That
So
means
which-
you have to pay
which-
tax.
I know. That means you pay taxes.
Yeah, you fucked up, bro.
I know, man.
And
Now
I
you
have
gotta
to
pay taxes.
Yeah.
Not worth it. Totally not worth it.
I agree.
Tell us about your job, for reals.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a story. So,
All about how your life got turned upside down, sorry.
yeah,
Beat me to it. I
exactly
did
that
not
one.
wanna go.
So, let me focus a bit. Turns out, on a Thursday evening, I was just enjoying my time, watching YouTube's, browsing Imgur, and totally and efficiently planning for the next episode of the game, when I received a call. The call was from a foreign number. I answered it, of course, out of curiosity, because I do have these magnificent, wonderful, very smartphones that I can use for that.
How smart are they? Sorry.
Smart enough
Continue.
to punch you on the head with it and it won't break, so... Right. So the phone rang and I answered, and the voice on the other end said, "Hey, you have applied for our position here in Athens. Would you like to take up that job offer?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Can you make it on Monday?" like 3 days from now? Yes, 3 days from now. I might make it a bit hasty. I do have a house and everything. I'll need to consult my peers. Yeah, sure. We'll call you tomorrow at 9. I'll be ready to receive that call. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm like, right. I got a job in Athens and it starts on Monday. Whew. What am I gonna do? I got a game today. People are coming over. So I'm fussing about, people are starting to enter. I'm like, okay, I have to go to Athens. Are you guys cool if you don't have a game next week? And people are like, for how long? Yeah. And then, yeah, sure, yeah. Then my phone rings again. I'm like, already? It's not tomorrow, yeah? Well, it's a local number. Ding. Hello, you applied for a job in our company and we would like to hire you. The location will be on the other side of the street from your house. Would you like to take this offer?
Like,
Did you think about it for a while?
Well, I was already prepared to say yes, but then they said, we would also like to offer you twice as much money as Athens.
okay, yes.
With what sort of dressing would you like your Worcester with?
Yeah.
So, well, the story does not end here, obviously. It takes a week from that. Luckily, there was a 2-week break here, so I can make a nice little segue there. But I did obviously turn down the offer from Athens, because you can see I am still in the same house.
Same house. Yeah.
So a week goes by. The company from across the street is awfully silent. I'm like, it was Thursday when you hired me, and it's now next week's Friday, and I haven't heard a beep. Like, when am I supposed to start? Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to talk to anyone? Well, silence is palpable. My phone rings. Athens. Hello, this is Athens again. We have another job offer for you if you're interested. The Microsoft needs some help with Surface devices. And I'm like, well, the other company's silent. Yeah, sure, I'll take an interview. Yeah, are you able to make it a week away Monday? So not next Monday? Yeah, not next, but the next after that one. Okay, I can do that probably, since I was ready to do it over a weekend. I suppose I can do it in a week. So, well, how shall we proceed? Can you do an interview today so we can have you on Monday to make things ready? Yeah, sure. Interview later today. I'm going to the doctor in about 15 minutes. Do you mind if we do it in 3 hours? Yeah, sure. 3 hours is fine. Okay, fine. Beep. I go to the doctor's, do my doctor thingy, and in the middle of that, my phone rings. Hello, it's the Helsinki company again. So, about the pay negotiations. I'm actually at the doctor's. Can you call me in an hour? Yeah, sure. No problem. And I'm like, damn. I should get job offers from Athens more often. So I get home. An hour has gone by. 2 hours has gone by. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
the Athens interview is in about an hour. It's over Skype, so that's not a problem. So I'm like setting up my things, testing my microphones. Okay, let's have a job interview with Athens. Phone rings. It's not Athens. Hello. Yes, sorry about that. I got a bit distracted. But about those pay negotiations with our company. Yes, Worcester going, oh yes, I have them. I have them. I can dictate my terms because they had me waiting and they knew I was busy and I have another offer coming today because I told them in an email before I went to the doctors, hey, I have a new job offer. I need to decide today because they want me next week. So she's calling me in a hurry like, yeah, I would really like to hire you. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I would like a higher salary than before. We can't make higher. We can't make that much higher, but we would like to offer you a little bit higher. Done.
Easy peasy.
Done. They offered me way more than I asked for, and I'm like, I'm out of here. I'll
No
take
complaining.
it. No complaining. So, since last Monday, I have been going over 100 meters that way, literally 100 meters that way, to work. I come home for lunch.
I'm freaking jealous, man.
And that's awesome.
I could
Takes me an
even
hour to
take
drive
my
to work.
coffee breaks at home, but I just don't like walking, and they give free coffee over there, so I don't mind.
No.
Nice.
It's a big office.
Awesome.
I have a huge table. It's bigger than I have at home, and it's one of those motor tables that goes up and down and up and down. That's awesome. And I've spent like 10 minutes of players' time telling you about my new job, and that's also awesome. And everybody's enjoying that, obviously.
We're
But-
quite happy
all
for
happy
you,
for you.
bro.
All happy for you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I think we've all done the unemployed stick at some point. We all know how bloody painful it is.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crap. It really knocks your self-confidence.
Oh yeah.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
But to a few points is also, for the first 2 days I was working there, I had one job, like one small task in the entire things. I needed to install Windows XP 10. No, not XP, Windows 10. I needed to install Windows 10 once in 2 days. That was all I was required to do. So I had a bit of time to use Photoshop.
So you do what I do and use your work time and work computer to work on.
Actually, I don't
stream
have a
shit.
work computer. I'm using my own laptop, so I can even use my own programs. I could play games, but I don't think that's appropriate.
Mm.
No.
This workload
Guys,
stuff that you can do
stay
like word
professional.
processor that make them think you're doing something.
Let me give you a hint.
Hmm?
Do not look up midget porn while you're at work.
Wow. That's,
That sounds a lot
Yeah,
like
come-
experience talking.
yeah.
I know many people at work that get fired for that shit.
Yes, I did not see that coming. That
My news is that
they're too
I
short.
can't, the
Usually
company
they're
can't track my stuff because I'm not using company internet. I'm not using company computers, so they can't actually record what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But they
Fine.
can
Look
watch
up all
over
the
my
midget
shoulder.
porn you want then, no problem.
I just need to make sure nobody's behind me.
Yeah. It's a bit more disconcerting if you are doing that and then the boss goes, "What's that website again? I want to look at it later."
The also one bad news is that position is only until the end of this month. After that, I'm gonna have to move, which is a bummer because I love it. It's magnificent.
Move where? They're moving your office somewhere else?
The contract with that place ends, and they are moving me to other tasks. They just wanted me quick and painlessly to be there because they were running out of people to put there until the end of contract because nobody wanted that job because come on, it's only a month. Who wants a job
Yeah.
for only a month? So that's I think. Okay, but let's get to another job at hand. We are running 10 minutes late, but it's lovely to see you people in here after all this time. I've been missing you, especially you, dear and beautiful viewers, all three of you. And let's get this show on the road. So first of all, let's put off the pre-game bandit tag. So, last episode, who remembers still what happened? Where were you?
remember
What
everything.
were you doing?
we went to a planet. A alien tried to medically check Malone.
Here's what happened. we got a job thanks to the doctor to go pick up some cool squid monster. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it. Except that Landis had to call his wife, and Captain had to like look his contacts, and Doc had to do his medical stuff. We get on site, and I throw a smoke grenade, and we get fucked. So we ran away. And while we're running away, thanks to the captain's brave leadership, we got away nicely. But the alien snuck on. And then, I don't know, shit happened. And
Malone had the date.
Yeah, Malone had brain surgery.
And I lost a lot of memories.
Hopefully not the good ones.
Oh, it's always the good ones.
No,
All the
we
bad
have
ones are
a
coming.
brain-sucking squid crawling
Who knows?
around our
I can't
ship.
remember.
Could you just imagine if you still think you're married to Karen and it's the good
fuck.
years? I should really mention this.
Oh no, please do not.
Oh yeah, Blinky put it real nicely in the chat. The last episode was a bunch of nope.
Yep.
Nope.
I know that we're locked in the medical bay right now, so hopefully we're alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last thing is we discovered that, it's probably on ship thanks to Lennon bringing in the squishy stuff, and I'm passed out full of drugs, and you guys are about to go play Alien or Hunt or I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't forget you had tranquilizers. We need it alive.
Yeah. So as a recap of our requirements, try not to damage this guy, and we definitely need to get him alive. Luckily, we have one on here. If we could capture this dude, mission accomplished.
I am just suggesting.
Remember, we have my glasses that had video, and we were converting it so that we could see it better. Now, there was a thing in the last week where the chat was like, wait, don't I have IR on my glasses? I'm like, yeah, I do have infrared, but it just wasn't picking up because that's what Wooster
And we
said.
have barrels full of squid monster sleepy juice.
And we have little masks that everybody on ship can wear. I mean, I'm not sure if there's enough. I'm pretty sure there's enough for all ships.
So
But
the question is, can we pump that? I'm not going to say anything because I don't want our mad genius GM to be like, oh, so that's what they're planning on doing. So,
dude, yeah,
that's
I don't know
surprising.
why you think that. Tell him what we're gonna do, and
No,
he'll allow us to do it.
We're
GM
surprising.
works.
Surprise.
You're an evil man, Wooster.
I admit nothing and everything.
You had to get that figure.
So you all do your planning. I'll be out here knocked out, enjoying my lucid dreams of.
Now, we're about to
I
wake
dreamed
you
about
up.
some horrible aliens last night. Good news, everybody. We can lock down each part of these ships via the environmental system, and then search the ship systemically. So, look, it's a squid thing. I'm sure it can get into the air ducts or something, but we can seal those. I mean, come on. It's the
So
functional
the
space.
question remains: at the end of the episode, where were all of you? I do believe the Lamon.
We were
was
in the
with
cargo
the-
bay of the ship where our other the Ferrero is, because we planned to basically go in there and then turn on the scanners and try and scan from the scanners coming from inside the ship.
Me and Malone are in the medical bay.
Me and Lannon are basically leaving the medical bay from memory.
Mhm.
Yeah, the last thing they said was we lock it up so that, assuming so that Squiddy can't get to me.
Yeah.
You take it off. You took off.
Yeah. Okay. And Wesley was in the cargo bay.
So you die first.
Wesley's
That's
by
okay.
himself. I like it.
Hello?
And remember, y'all, excuse me, you all have in communicators for all over the ship.
Mhm.
Right. I do believe it was Miana and Fien that were working on the scanners
Mhm.
on the Ferrero. So I'll have those guys over there. And let's give you guys some battle maps. because new and exciting developments have happened in the past 2 weeks. I almost learned how to use Roll20. That was one of the things
What?
I didn't
What?
dare to do during work time, so I did that on free time.
Say what?
We get a battle map? This is surprising news.
Yes, let me just get the things on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to show you. Oh, oh. Let me just put that in a different window.
Back in my day, we had theatre of the mind, and we were grateful. None of this newfangled battle map nonsense.
Suddenly, our viewership goes up by 500 because we actually have battle maps now.
Well, this is nonsense. Nonsense, I tell you.
The D&D 4th edition experience.
God damn it. Now only if the game master figures out how to use it. Oh, there we go. That should look a lot like it.
Ooh,
Sure.
snazzy.
Hold on. Let me get...
Thanks to a donation from Peroro, we have the ability to do some fancy stuff with Roll20, like hiding the map,
Dynamic lighting. Ooh.
dynamic lighting. Ooh, brought to you by Ferroro and donations. And thank you to Kaladin. Wow.
We really should do this at the start of the episode. Like,
What
reel
else?
off the viewer thank yous. Yeah.
We'll do it when we please, because our viewers deserve more thanks than beginning and end of the episode.
We're not professionals, bros. We're just a bunch of yahoos who do this shit for fun, and here we are. And thanks to you all for watching.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens from there.
So, here's the thing. Wesley was just on his way up from the rotary, down from the rotary towards the central central station to join the party. When the elevator finishes descent and the dome opens up to allow him to walk out towards the habitation ring, when the lights go out.
Shit, it really is like that movie.
This is your captain. This is your captain speaking. Engineering. Why are the lights out in the middle section? Didn't you replace the bulbs? And where is everyone? Everyone, check in. Do we have power?
Yes.
Do we actually hear him?
Yes, you can. Your personal devices are working perfectly.
Are our lights on?
No, the medbay lights are actually off. What you do have is the emergency lighting in the medbay, because you need those in case things go wrong. Those plop open, and there's the dim red light all around. There's also small LEDs on the floor in the habitation ring leading towards the exits, which are the ladders and the elevator. Though in this case that won't be much good because it runs on power for some odd reason. Now, the first one to answer is, this is Fraser, I'm on the bridge, everything has gone down, something's wrong.
Right, Fraser, I should know that. As your captain, I should know this, but all power is controlled from the engineering section. Is it possible to lock down the engineering section remotely using emergency power? If so, please do it on the bridge.
Not really, we don't have the power though.
Are we not? Do we not legally have to have backup power for emergencies? Or
Yes, that would be legally, but somebody went and did changes to the power systems to enable sensors.
right.
Oops.
From the communicator comes, yeah, my bad, boss. Still working on Ferraro, did not touch the ship engines whatsoever. We are still in the shuttle, trying to get the sensors working. We have lights, so that's good.
Right. Keep the doors closed and stay in the shuttle. Don't go wandering. I'm going to go catch up with the team. Team, where are you? Stick together. So I will hurriedly make my way towards where everyone else is. I don't want to be alone in the dark. And how this ends.
What There's a date waiting for you, Whimsy. What are you afraid of?
Thanks for that mental image, mate. You're fired.
she'll bring you flowers. She just likes a wee midnight snack.
But yeah, so I hurry along over the floor. My boots.
Where are you headed towards?
Towards, the reported position of. Where is our badass Minbari warrior?
With me.
That would be
Right,
Medbay.
excellent. Towards those two. I know a survival opportunity when I see one. Where are you? Report in.
So feel free to move your token at your own volition.
I think that's a thing too. That in Roll20 we're not seeing our stuff.
Now, as you move, you notice something weird. All the doors seem to be open in the ring section. With yes,
This is something to happen in the event of a power failure. Something is going on. They're meant to lock down, right?
yes.
The power's not
I-
failed.
Security override. What can I logically deduce from this, despite my slightly panicked state of mind?
Well, that would be a appropriate education role.
Just straight education, or do you want me to roll like some sort of computer?
You could use engineering, yes, or electronics.
Yeah, would you? Yeah, just straight electronics with education. A 7. I'm a little panicked at the moment. I'm not really in the state of mind to make cool, cold, logical deduction.
So you rather ask someone in charge about it, or someone with the appropriate knowledge, obviously.
Right. Look, look, Degar, I'm here in the middle of the ship. I've just noticed that all the doors are open in the ring section. Are they not meant to close down during an emergency, specifically? So everything is hermetically sealed.
Yes, that's the case, boss. It should be that everything is closing in case there is a hull breach, but for some odd reason that's not functioning.
Okay, talk to me here while I walk. Thoughts on why?
All right, boss. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but without power, it's pretty much out of the picture. I think we need to go and check one of the fuse boxes. We'll get to the engineering to figure this out. And
Right.
we're currently at the bridge with Fraser. The team over in Ferraro could probably try and go to engineering.
Right.
To
Everyone who isn't in the floor, meet up at the bridge. Yeah, stick together. Yeah, I will make my way towards the bridge. I do not see the I don't see the whole map. I'm going to assume that mentally in my mind I actually know how the ship is laid out. But with the dynamic lighting, I've got no idea, honestly, where to drag the token.
Right, the bridge should be up and left towards from your position, just above the elevator. There you go. You can even see the two guys.
I would go over my and say, Captain, you do realize that I just finished surgery on Malone, so may not be able just to head to the bridge.
Okay. You stay with Malone. I will get everyone else. We'll stick together. I'm sure 5 of us can overcome the
Yes.
squid.
If he comes here, I'll fight him off with my scalpels.
Yeah, you just hang tight. If you yeah. So I will gather up the bridge crew in like a squid hunting posse.
So, right. So, Lennon is more than eager to follow orders. Well, not eager, but able. So he moves out and
Yeah, I'm just gonna
marches
follow.
with heavy step towards the bridge funnel.
I'm just following Lennon there. Right there.
It's pretty dark and foreboding. I think you need to, diagonally get into the bridge. I made a mistake in making that, so I need to rectify that next time. Well, anyway, right. So as you gather there, the NPC, the crew members, look upon Zadora for guidance and orders, while waiting for the other two to come in from the engineering. There's a message from down there going, Captain, we do have an issue. The rotary entrances are sealed and locked. Do you want us to cut through these?
Remind me, the rotary entrances.
Yes, they're ones that lead towards pylons going up to the ring section.
Yeah, how will that affect the structural integrity of the ship? I didn't take engineering in university.
The structural negligible. They should be well enough fortified to take the forceful opening of a hatch.
Can you zoom in on the map a little bit to I guess where we're at, or I don't know.
Look, just hang tight. The rest of us will be down there very shortly. Okay. Fraser, none. Come on us. Right. We have a squid on the loose. It's an ambush predator. We don't think it's very intelligent, but given what happened to the ship, we might be wrong. If we stick together with sufficient firearms and tranquilizers, we should be able to subdue it. So, go to engineering, store the power, seal the ship, and get the squid.
Don't kill it. Kill it as a last resort.
Look, I'd rather lose the squid than a crew member. So, getting paid would also be nice, but...
So...
I'm just remember we have knockout gas somewhere on the ship. I don't know, where do we put it? Where do we put out knockout gas?
Probably in the cargo hold.
We have knockout gas in the cargo compartment.
Right. You mean that we get some masks, we flood the ship with knockout gas, and then we get the squid.
That could work if we can get to the cargo compartment. Well, if you guys can.
This goes.
Oh, it's an inspiring enough speech. He put it together in 15 seconds. This is your captain speaking. He clearly knows what he is doing.
Obviously. No.
Even though I am a little I really don't want to do it because it goes against everything I learned in medical school. I'm pretty sure. What can I do? Well, I want to be able to ascertain how much longer Malone will be asleep, and what is the safest way to rouse him, because if I have to leave for some reason, then I'm just leaving like, hey, I'm gonna leave this donut on the bench. Don't eat it. I don't want to do that.
Free buffet here.
So that would be a role of medical knowledge. So medic.
Which drugs you
education.
pumped into me?
I'm
Space myth.
I'm okay. I'm kind of okay with that. I can kind of do medicine. That is a 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the recommendation for a surgery like this, for him to be up and about, is about 2 days on natural conditions. If that is incorrect by any of you medical experts, this is the future and they have new technology. Shut up.
You could probably stim me.
You could definitely stim him. That would rouse his brain activity to the point where he's able to form somewhat coherent sentences and look around and function.
I don't mind joining you all with Banes on everything. Obviously, I'm not in optimal battle mode.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave you there because it's either stay here because like right now I have no weapons because I don't bring my guns into the medical lab.
Yeah.
So if anything were to happen, you know what I mean, I can't protect you, and then you can't protect yourself if something happens to me. So
Just give me my knives. Put me full of stems and leave me here.
Also, Malone's talking in his sleep by the sounds of it.
It's like a Sophie's choice.
I cannot make this choice for you. I'm incapacitated. I love you being under the gun like this. So
I bet you do. Yeah, I'm going to. What is the minimum amount of stems I can give him that would cause the least amount of damage, at least fixable for me? I should say.
The least amount of damage. Well, you did pretty well on the medication check, so you managed to do the least possible amount of damage by stimming him. That means he's up and about for 3d6 rounds.
3d6 rounds. Oh, the other roll 3d6. That's
Yep.
3d6 rounds. That is not long at all.
That's like a minute.
That's actually a minute per round. So.
I know that is not long at all.
But it's enough for you to get guns.
I don't know. I feel like they just keep like stem. Don't die on me.
Oh, well, actually, let's make that 5d6. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we can
Being
go.
generous.
That's 20 minutes total of functioning time.
Okay, that's 12 and 8, so 20. To 20 minutes. Yeah, it's 20 rounds. No, yeah. So
You
20.
could have went the Neo route, fire everything.
So I am a bit disappointed in the math skills of our doctor. I would not be happy taking
sorry.
prescriptions from him.
7, 19.
Close enough.
Five-
He's just
five
rounding
and
up.
six are close
No,
That's what
'cause
that's what they do in hospital, right? They're like, yeah, 19, 20
Listen,
grams.
doctors don't
I
need
just
to add.
added the 12 and the 8. I did not see I rolled an extra D6. Stop being jackasses. Or I will save none of you because Derek's a little bit of petty.
Yeah,
Derek's
but
under a lot of stress, guys. Let's not make it harder.
Yeah.
For him, okay?
But Derek isn't aware of all this back commentary from the
I know.
players, so that would be a
You're
bit
fine.
meta.
You're fine. You're right. So I take the stimulant, I shoot it into Malone, and I say, "Sorry, buddy, but hopefully I can fix you later." I just jab him in the chest.
I get it. You need me now. I'm here. I'm perfectly okay. I'm fully functional. Everything's good. Let's do this. What do you need from
You've
me?
been the brain suckers on the ship.
Yeah. Obviously, he's on the ship.
Well, you were asleep, so you wouldn't know that. Oh, you do it.
No, he attacked me. He looked like
Oh,
Talia, and then he hit me up, but we're all good.
who's
Fix me
Talia?
up nice and well, Doc. Let's do this. What do you need me to do?
Who's Talia? Okay, I'll talk about that later. I think we should get weapons.
Yeah, my code is 2435.
All right, so I'm going to buddy kind of limp
Thanks,
him
Doc.
to his room.
Feel free to move the tokens.
I don't even know what his room was at.
You have the access to the map. You should look at it.
I think on our side it shows up dark. At least for me, it shows
It
up
does.
Yeah,
It's
but
got
you
that
sh-
dynamic lighting.
Okay,
I gave
it's
you.
right next to the med bay.
I gave you the the map in Discord, so you can look at that and use
There
that
goes
for
the-
navigation.
All right, I'm in those room. Out the door and to the left,
All right.
or right. If you're not acting like you actually walking out the door.
So Landis is outside alone. Oh my!
Well, I'm poking my head out. Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
I can't move your token, so you have to move them with me to your room.
Yeah. I can move the token again because the screen is black and I don't want to do the thing, so we're fine.
Yeah, it's upper right corner. So
All right. So,
Wait, is my token even up on there, or do I have to put it in?
Sorry, I have your token set up as blind because you were unconscious.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you. There. You
Hey,
I can see.
go. So yeah, you can actually see you are in the med bay at the moment. You can move! Hooray!
it's about as much as I can move.
You should
Like
be able
a
to move
door?
right. There's the you can't go through walls, but you can follow the mid bay. And there's the doorway. You should be able to go through it.
Yay! I'm assuming that everybody else is here.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Did you go on the bridge?
Yeah.
he went on the bridge.
When
Apparently.
he said, "Go to my
That's-
room."
Oh, my room. My bad. My room's on the right.
Yep. I just see Noah up here. I'm going, no, you're up.
Yeah.
So
Let's get
just
loaded up and to hunt bear.
just as you are getting your bearings, you see something slither in Noah's toilet, and it vanishes from you.
Really? Okay.
I just hear that like cry, and I'm like, I'm coming running,
Oh my god! I mean, technically, I still have my knife on me.
and I'm like,
Take off.
what?
The movement in the toilet. Something.
Yeah, is in the toilet.
We spotted him. He's going into plumbing.
And I'm going, what's it with you and the toilet?
That is where they found you last time.
Yes.
No,
This is starting to become a theme.
that was the time
Take
before
big
last
poops.
Let's secure the weaponry
All right.
first.
Go up to the wall. Take off Sophia. I forget that girl. Whatever name. Pull down the poster. Open up the wall save. 2345. There's at least 5 or 6 different long rifles, about 8 different pistols, a couple of canisters of things, stun batons, sensors, little things to poke on people.
So I would still have my tromo there, but I'm actually going to grab one of the stun batons there. And just as I grab it, I'm assuming this is one of these ones that they extend as you whip it out there.
Yeah.
Like a flick button.
Yeah, it's like that. Right.
So here's the thing. So far, this thing hasn't attacked us. Armor. I don't think it. I'm not sure what armor's going to do about this thing. I think this is all about stun batons and close combat. Let's get those smoke grenade. Let's get those injectable darts, and I don't know. I'll take a pistol, and that's about it. Load up for bear. Grab whatever you need.
All right. So I take a normal PPG and I'll load it with one of the 2 special bullets I have still. And
I cannot move the NPC tokens to
Yeah, the
get them
NPCs.
towards our posse.
The NPCs cannot be moved. That's by
Okay.
intention. The NPCs move only by me. So
All right. So we know he's in the toilet. Is he? If we're all loaded up, let's open the door and see if he's still there in the toilet. First off.
Then let's get down to engineering, get the systems back on, and lock down environmental. No more squids in my bathroom.
All right. On the count of 3, we're gonna open this door. Be ready. 1, 2, 3.
we go. Like,
I immediately rush in, look around, spotting him. If I spot him, I'm just gonna tackle, or try to grab a squid tentacle or something if he's in the toilet.
call me recon.
Oh boy. Under R for recon. Oh, my intellect is lower.
your education, right?
You got
Yeah, it was education. Your intellect remains the same, I believe.
Goody.
You, by the
Yeah,
way, will
just-
notice that you have bars over your characters. Those bars are your intellect and your education, respectively.
Mhm.
That's because that it will be your damage stats. If one of those goes to 0, you are down for the count.
Shit.
So technically, who has the biggest, beefiest
Oh, well, I'm not the tank, that's for sure.
delicatessen brain over here?
I think it's you, sir.
Oh God!
You're the tank.
Can I like wear a hat, a special hat that you know?
You
Like
mean a
tinfoil,
helmet?
perhaps.
All right, I don't see him here. Or at least I don't think I rolled a 7.
Yes, no sight of him.
He's going through the plumbing, folks. You can fit in small places.
Is there any way we could dump the stuff into the toilet?
Can we just flush him?
I mean, we would have to turn the ship back on, and then we could flush him into space. That is probably where all our waste goes anyway.
Well, actually,
that's-
most of your waste goes to the biospheres.
Yeah, it gets recycled, bro. We don't waste water in space.
I mean, like the filtered out excrement and stuff, not the water itself.
That's
but
called fertilizer.
okay, then there you go. Fertilizer. We keep that's.
Hey, I bet you these pipes lead over to our botanical gardens to the scrubbers.
Right.
We'll headed over there right now.
Half us to the scrubbers, half us to engineering. We'll get the power back on. Crew, come with me.
So you
Is
take
everybody else on the ship? Is the rest of the crew safe? We should have them stick together.
Yeah. So, me and them will go to engineering and try and get engineering online. You guys go to the micro herbs, the biosphere.
Right.
Lannon, why don't you go with the captain here? Keep him safe.
Lennon turns to look at the captain, raising his eyebrow with an inquisitive question.
Yes, come with me. We need to get engineering back online so we can lock down the ship. Let's go. You first.
Okay. Meanwhile, Dujar is poking at the hatch of the ladders, going, Yeah. I'm gonna need a welder.
Do you not carry your belt welder?
No.
Every engineer I know has a little belt welder and a multi-tool, and you don't have it on you.
Well, it ran out of battery when I was trying to fix things in the bridge. But I can go and fetch it from my room if you give me a moment.
We'll
Slash.
come with you.
If you insist. It's coincidentally on the other side of the biospheres.
Look at his
Right.
brain sucked.
I know. We just let him go along. Like, yeah, you'll be
No,
fine.
that's literally what I said. Is keep everybody
I
together.
know. Well, the captain's over here just like NPC.
Two groups
He's expendable.
of 4 should be fun. 2 groups of 4 will be fun.
So,
Alright.
who is following Dejar?
Is Jujar on our side or is it with the captain?
The
Just
captain.
ours.
Well, he was with the captain.
All right, Captain, you need to go with Jujar and Lannon and whoever else, and that whole rest of the crew. You need to stick with them.
Absolutely. That is the plan. Trust me, I'm not going to be on my lonesome.
So everyone is moving.
Oh shoot, we're
Yeah.
supposed to be moving somewhere.
I'm just Derek's just sitting here thinking that he's a little bit shaky about this severe lack of a real plan.
So we're all the way over here.
I'm just moving to the hallway.
Mhm. So we're all moving over to the
The biosphere, right?
biosphere. Yeah,
That's a pillar.
that was.
That's a
That's a large. I found the meds. I found the medicine for myself. Yeah.
he's probably hanging out in Zadora's jacuzzi.
That is why you added the jacuzzi, right? I see. It's all clear now.
Okay, now I'm in the biosphere. That's if anybody wants to find me.
It's like I just see like Turner just go and I'm going. What?
I'm not going in there. I'm just like located from you. I'm staying behind you. Maybe he'll be okay with the appetizer before the main course.
I'm just pulling out the tromo in one hand, whipping out the baton, and it's like, right, follow me, but don't bloody shoot me. There. And then just slowly move in. Just as I'm moving in, I'm checking the corners inside and above first before I walk into this place. There. And it's like a wee bit of support would be appreciated.
Yeah, I gotcha. Actually, I'm thinking I want to grab the rifle because that's what I'm most comfortable with, even inside. It's a terrible plan. Out of here.
So, in terms of horror and ambience, what are we seeing or not
I
seeing,
know.
really?
So, as you enter the biosphere, you see the familiar signs of countless of plants hanging from the ceiling, draping towards the planters. Everything that is dark green is actually thick plants. So the small narrow corridors of the light green are where you're supposed to be walking. But then again, Noah is nowhere sane, so that's okay. And as you walk around, there's plenty of places for the thing to hide in the biosphere. Like you eat most of these plants, but it's like seaweed going from ceiling to down. There's tomatoes, melons, what have you. Small planters of carrots and a wooden shed to hold wooden shed. It's literally plastic made to look like wood because Zadora has this fancy idea of having things made out of wood, but plastic's cheaper. So it looks like a ramshackle one of those sheds you find on farms with shovels and things in it.
Apart from ourselves, is there anything to suggest there's anything rustling in here or moving?
Well, that's a recon check, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be.
Or survival check, even.
Probably be survival for myself because I don't have recon.
Just for him or for anybody who wants to look?
Anybody who's in there and looking around.
Okay.
Just reconfirming this survival and intellect, or is it education? There.
Intellect, because you're paying attention to things instead of remembering them.
Mhm.
And Wesley seems to be all alone in the night.
So you said survival or recon?
Ooh, very good.
10.
Okay. I'll do recon because my recon is actually. Oh, no, it's not. My
Point.
recon is fucking terrible.
Point of play Worcester. I'm going to be with those NPCs. I just didn't see where you dragged them. I was tabbed over to Discord. So I assume I'm with that big juicy group of NPCs who like might potentially get eaten first.
So you move.
Yeah.
I will move you to the NPCs then.
I am just waiting for the scene. Like, I turn around and there's the Nicoline feeder going, "Hey!"
Hug!
God.
What?
I've still not watched that film fully, start to finish, the original Alien. There's just, I will literally be behind a pillow at certain points and I'll just turn it off just when I'm starting to get myself too freaked out with that film.
Right.
Hey, you know what? Flares. Pop a flare and drop it into this room to light it up completely.
Oh well, it's not the light that is the issue. It's the fact that there's plans to block your sight, more or less. So, as you are examining it, putting a flare, the lights turn back on, and you can see well enough. The problem now becomes the curvature of the ship. It's like, boss. We are at the engineering. We have turned on the lights. However, the issue was we ran out of gas.
We're out of fuel on the ship?
No, the gas. There was a blockage in the gas. The fuel.
Gas
fuel lines.
exchange.
Yeah, the fuel lines were plugged. We unplugged them, and we are good to go again.
Excellent. Now look, close all the doors if you could, and seal them apart from the biosphere. Is there any way to flush environmental?
Yeah, sure. Proceeding to do that.
Sorry?
Proceeding with that, sir. And you can all hear the... And then there is like this sound of flushing going all around the ship as all the plumbing goes...
Oh boy.
I've just got this image, just fountains of water all over us and just a squid landing amongst us.
We shall see.
But yeah, the situation remains as is. You see a lot of plants, and the other one sees the room of the jar. Fraser looking out the door, going, well, everything seems okay.
Alright, we should probably take this one room at a time. Secure a room once we're gone. Since we're out here hunting and the captain's out there trying to rig up the smoke machine to infiltrate the... Captain, let us know as soon as you got the smoke, the gas ready to go pump throughout the ships. That way we could all don our masks. In the meantime, we're going to be out hunting this bug. Over.
Affirmative.
Question: everything broke with them trying to configure the sensors to look? Do we get them working to look inside the ship, or do we not? That just didn't happen because
you don't. No, they were doing that on the Ferrero, but they were distracted by Captain's orders to get the power on.
Okay. All right. So, just making sure we're still walking around blind.
You are walking around blind. The tentacle monster is somewhere here. That much you are sure about.
Landis is just like thinking. He just goes, "We don't even need the knockout gas. We just have to lower the oxygen content in the ship. Oxygen deprivation. The thing can't move. It'll be sluggish. We put on masks."
Question. So from my research, will that matter?
No, we don't know if that'll work or not.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't
so-
know if that will work or not. It might be tolerable to lower oxygen content, but if you lower it all, it probably will die.
Okay.
Well, it's on an oxygen planet. Surely it's an oxygen breather.
Yeah, but we want to keep it alive.
Doctor can give it CPR afterwards.
I don't think that's how CPR works.
No, I don't think that. I don't. It doesn't bring the dead back.
Good idea, but let's keep on moving. We got a plan. Let's stick to it. We turn on the gas. We hunt this thing. We knock it out.
Okay.
Let's move to the next section.
So, where do you plan on going? You are free to move your tokens.
Let's find this map again. Let's go check out the lounge. Make sure it's not in that direction. Let's head out and to the right.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
No, that's not.
That's a door though. That's what he's. I'm telling you, he's in the jacuzzi.
I'm stuck in this room.
You need to move directly out of the door.
Yeah.
You can't move through walls.
He's got a physical
There it
wall
is.
in there.
Yeah. You're not a ghost. Not yet.
Only the game master can move you through walls.
All right. So I guess we're. I am investigating the room. Do I see anything?
Well, there is a almost fully stocked bar.
I'm walking the edge and they're just scanning the place as I'm moving. Pistol held low. And it's like just as I'm walking around, I'm literally just scraping the baton against any object, just like a guard would in a prison. Just to see if there's any kind of reacting to it.
Here, Squiddy, show your face. I got a nice little snack for you right here.
What an excellent timing for that sentence. Now, this... yeah, we could, but... that would also reveal you where the enemy is.
Right.
Also, the lights just went out again.
Aren't these lights?
Oh crap!
Captain, what's going on with the lights? I thought you just fixed that.
We did, but Dugar!
Dujar is with the welder going like, Fer, what's going on? Fer is like, I don't know. Everything seems fine down here. We're fully lit down in the central corridor. Everything seems fine here.
I just come onto the comms and say, is there any place where the power can be turned, where the power connects to the ring, where it can be switched off?
Yeah, either in the fuse boxes in the gun ports or the bridge.
You know what? Let's go to the bridge, guys.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go check out the bridge. We'll meet you.
Dujar turns to look towards the captain. Captain, orders?
Are we done here?
Yes, sir. I have my tools.
Look, okay. On the bridge as well. Ensure that the door can seal behind us, so there's no access from the corridor or any air vents here. Look around. Basically, when we leave here, I don't want the being able to seal it off. And then go back, right.
Captain, you're back with us, then, huh?
Yeah, I'm just
So, Deja is like, I don't know, but doors should be closing whenever the lights go out. And they are
they
not
weren't
budging.
before. Look, down here, let's go out. It's possible for you to temporarily put a wee weld on the door so that
Yeah, there is
it
manual
can-
controls there. Let me see. Well, you better get out first, sir. Unless you want to stay inside.
No. Right. Yep.
Also,
Sorry,
one of us, we gotta start going and get the gas canisters going here, too.
I mean, get in the elevator and go onto the cargo bay.
I'm gonna put a different background. Something that shows a little. Ooh, this is a great. Nope.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah. Deja goes ahead and cranks the door manually. It takes a while, but soon enough it's shut down, closed. And meanwhile, in the bridge, the gentlemen look around at various things. And one of you, doctor, spots some green sludge over the console bay and in the front.
Oh, nice.
There's some stuff right there. It seems to be excreting some type of fluid.
Fine, Doc. Was it here?
It looks to be that way.
It means it's close. What's on the other side of this?
Space.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, to your left would be, I think, one of the gun turrets, or to the right, the gun turrets, and to the left,
The med bay.
the med bay.
All right. It seems to be working its way. All right, let's go check out the gun port. I'm gonna go check it out. Keep my head through there. Oh boy, this is so move around.
Stay behind my protectors.
So,
as Malone enters the room, Malone spots a tentacle. And
Found him.
before you manage to do that, roll me initiative.
All right.
Contested roll, and because you are on stims and suffering from major brain damage, that's with a negatory, as well as the rest of you.
Sure. You want me to just add it right now?
Yep,
So is that initiative from all of us or just him?
just him, so he can, before he warns you.
How much negative would you like?
This is just a bane.
Oh, just the bane? Okay. Here we go then. Boom.
That was a decent roll.
No,
Yeah,
you
so I rolled a 4 and a 5, so then a 5 and a 2 would make it a 7 plus 1 makes it an 8.
that's
4 and 2, so 7. 4 and 2, 6.
Yeah, hey, you can still do math. That's pretty good.
No, I mean literally it's just yeah. It's
You replace
7.
the best one with the worst one.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
I
take
just
the
realized
two
that, yep.
worst.
So it says 7, yeah.
talk about me, man.
Hey man.
So, it appears that the tentacle thingy is quicker to react than Malone, because Malone has a negative modifier, and he notices the thing because it is attacking him and instead of hiding.
Okay.
And oopsie daisy. That didn't just happen, did it? Yes, it did. Oof.
Are you gonna kill him? Oh God.
Yeah, this is the end of Malone, folks.
So Malone, you take 3 points of damage. No, sorry, 5 points of damage. In intellect.
In intellect. Alright.
Your bar should automatically adjust when you adjust it in your character sheet, which is awesome.
I just pushed -3 on the temporary, thanks to roll 20.
Yeah, you're additionally stunned for the first round.
Okay.
And now everybody gets to roll initiative against this creature. If you roll more than it, you can do something before it does things again.
Combat. Initiative.
So for the record, there was no tactician here because we have 0 tactics.
I realize that.
I'm going with breach tactics. Go in hard, fast. It's just I forgot the flashbangs.
Pretty much. So Derek rolls
Oh
an 8.
no. I rolled that wrong. Hold on. I don't know why I had Femi's, my old character sheet up. Because I have a +1. So that's actually a 9, not an 8. Because I have a +1 modifier for my intellect. So I have a 9.
Roll a new one. With
Okay.
the right character sheet.
Shall I just go at the bottom of the turn order, assuming that somewhere down the line, as people react to the squid, someone's...
Yeah, eventually you get the squee and you get to react.
Well, I'm screaming and yelling as this thing's here, so.
I feel like, see, we all rolled 8s. I feel like 8s. That's 3 times 8. That's feel like is the sheet's bug. You can't tell me it's not anymore.
Well, let's see. That's a... God damn it, I can't see it on that window. I need to check it on this window. That was a 5 + 2 + 1, and the previous one was 3 + 5, so yeah, it's not bugged, it's just average. So, unfortunately, you guys are too slow, and the squid manages to, while Malone is stunned, go somewhere.
But where?
Yeah, Malone I can't see because Malone is just... And the rest of you just notice Malone spazzing over there. And the quick tentacle vanishing behind the fuse box.
Right. I'm guessing I'm going first out of you and me.
So Malone doesn't make a sound.
Uh-huh.
Except for spatting. The rest of you, now it's your turn.
Right. I'm going to actually move up there. I'm going to cover Malone and actually push him backwards so he's actually behind me. And I've got the actual stun baton out and I'm looking around. Can I actually see where the creature's retreated at all from where I am?
That would be a recon.
Right.
Or some other...
Survival for me.
Yeah, I suppose.
Nine.
You actually notice a small ventilation shaft which is blocked by, usually blocked by one of those grids.
Uh-huh.
You notice the grid being adjusted a bit, and then it slides back in just as you're looking down it.
Just out of curiosity, you know these ventilation grids? How bloody big are they? Would someone like me or the good doctor be able to get into them?
About a square foot. So 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters.
So it's a very tight fit. Okay.
It's a no to anything humanoid.
Unless they're a contortionist, like.
Yeah, unless you have athletics dexterity and you can get a 14.
Right, okay. I am just going to hit the comms and I'm going to go. The things in the ventilation.
Well, it's not like that. It's not like that is a surprise.
It's a good thing.
Dugar, can you forward to us? Do you have on file a map of the ventilation system for the ship? I just forward it on our communicator so we can all see potential exits and entries.
Well, technically, we do have a map of ventilation systems. But for the brevity of the things, we'll go meta and just assume every adjacent room is connected by a direct ventilation shaft.
Look, it's okay. We know it's on one side of the ship. It was ceiling, the gun ports, lounge, my stateroom, the biosphere, and the jail, and then we can clear and find the squid. No need to panic. How is Malone?
I'm going to attempt first aid of my seemingly frozen friend here.
Yep, that is probably a smart thing to do.
All right. Let's see what I can do for you, friend. That's a 14 for me, so that's what?
Since this is direct brain damage, that's a difficulty of 10, so you cure 4 points of damage, which is pretty much all, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna touch the other stuff from that he sucked.
Only the damage that is non-permanent.
Yeah, but your intellect wasn't touched, just your education, so you should be fine. Boost back your intellect.
Thanks, Doc. You caught me by surprise again.
Yeah.
Where do you go? The ventilation system?
Yeah, look, we're locking it down. So, Worcester, for the purpose of, we assume that basically the squid is confined, if it's using the ventilation system, to the lower half of the ship, if that makes sense. So, with that map that you pushed up, basically, we have the jail, house room, the biosphere, my stateroom, the bar, and the gun port. That section of the ship is kind of where it can roam.
Yeah, it can move from one room to another as long as they are adjacent. If it wants to go from the north side to the south side...
But it cannot move across the corridor.
Yeah, it's stuck on the bridge side of the corridor unless it goes into the corridor.
Right. Okay.
Captain.
Yes.
Captain, this is a perfect opportunity. If it's in the vents, we need to deploy the gas canisters to the venting system.
Right. No, let's we'll lock down that side of the ship, so it can't escape, and then we'll get the gas.
You heard them, folks.
Roaming about.
Let's get out of here.
Crew with me, Malone. Get the gas.
You want us to get on the gas?
Yeah, get on the gas. Yeah, I'm just going to, for speed of gameplay, I'm just going to say that while that is happening, basically the group of 4 in which I'm in, we are going from stateroom door to stateroom door, like manually locking each of those rooms as we go along. Does that make sense? You with me, Worcester?
So, like that?
Yeah.
You're staying the entire time on the main hallway and just going from the room to room.
Yeah.
You're not going into the rooms. You're just making sure.
No,
click,
just lock
click,
it.
click.
And then,
You then hear unclick. What? Sorry.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Right.
All right, Landis and Dr. Turner, let's follow me. Let's go get the canisters deployed. We got to go to the what's that room called?
Cargo bay.
Cargo bay.
Yeah, let's go to the cargo bay.
And I'm assuming we have to take the ladders there since power keeps going on and off.
That's probably the smart thing to do. Yes.
Oh.
All right, I'll
Unless
lead
you
the
want to
way.
get stuck like halfway between the.
Let me find where's the ladder.
Right there. To your left. Go back.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Ah, there it
That's
is.
one.
And it's probably the safe one, considering everyone is there.
Yeah. All right, pull out the stun baton as I'm going down. And we'll make it into the cargo room. And I'm gonna do a recon if that's all right. Scatter our bearings and see what we see. Do not want to get surprised again.
Cargo room is actually not. What's the word? God damn it. Made, designed, illustrated. One of those. things.
Yeah, we get it.
So
Theater of the mind.
you're gonna have to do the theater of the mind thing for it, but essentially there is nothing hostile there, so you just go there through the stairs. Now that the stairs actually open because you have essential power, you're just out of lights. So
All right, dog, get what you need. Let's load this up. I'll carry whatever you need carry.
yeah, you feel wheezy, but you think you can do it. Meanwhile, Sonora's group is doing the locking down every door thingamabob.
I can't carry anything. I have a pitiful strength.
Yeah, I'll
No, you do.
completely occupy and carry one of these big, whatever the things are. So my hands are occupied at the moment.
Not you.
Well, how are we going to get first, or how are we going to get these up the ladder?
I carry them on my back and I just walk up. Come on, I got this.
Well, actually, it's rather easy because the cargo bay is 0G, so it doesn't weigh anything, except
Okay.
when you get closer and closer down towards the ring.
Yeah.
So the closer you get, the heavier it gets.
Okay.
There we go.
So you're gonna take to get one canister. It's gonna take you 6 rounds, 6 minutes. And
Stims
you
are gonna wear off soon.
You spent so far 9 minutes on this, so
Like, it's up to you now. I've woken you up for safety's sake. If you want to continue to take Sims, that's on you. If you want,
Become an
Right,
addict.
The
if
stims
you want to
actually,
roar it,
the stims actually did damage. I forgot that.
Yep.
They made 3 points of endurance damage to our dear colonel, and this is something you can't patch up with first aid because that is made with medicine, not fixable with medicine.
I mean, you have to go through what?
Is it a permanent though? I mean, I just have to rest up for
It's
a while,
it's a
right?
rest up thingy, so you need
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
just lay down and get it back. That's all.
Is there any way I can like open one of these barrels and like coat my hidden knife in this liquid?
It's-
What?
It's gas,
Oh, it's gas. Okay.
so it's a gas canister that you can just set up.
Okay. So I don't feel like that should be. I mean, how big are these gas canisters I made?
How about yay big?
Okay, so it shouldn't be too heavy to. Okay.
No, well, they're heavy, they're metal, and they have the gas in it that's packed.
See, I was confused on what I actually made from last game. Okay, now I know.
I recall it being gas.
Yeah. Your whole point was you wanted to make a gas canister that we could deploy by air, by
I
flying
know.
over, kind of like crop dusting. But now we have to somehow figure out and put it into the ventilation system and put it out throughout the ship.
I mean, I would be fine if us just pouring on them. I didn't really care what it was. What was the method of?
We have darts
dispersal?
that still have tranquilizers that you also loaded up. I mean,
Yeah,
that
but
you
there's only like 5 of them, so I have 2. I think I have 2. Landis has 1, and you have 2. So,
Yeah, but I've not used mine, so
yeah. I mean, nobody's has
oh yeah,
because we were just getting messed with by one.
oh yeah.
That's it. Okay, let's get these upstairs.
let's get these
So how's
upstairs and
Do we need to roll anything for the door locking to like do it quickly, or we just assume it's narratively continuing in the background because it's a brilliant plan?
No, here's the question though: does everybody have their gas mask with them, or do we need to like get some and then disperse them to everybody? Before we do
Well,
this?
you need to get them and disperse them to everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
That
Then
is-
I would go and procure the gas mask.
you get gas masks for everybody. I'll carry the canisters up the stairs. There's
No,
tons of gas masks.
you said there's 3 of us. We all can do something, man. Don't
Yeah.
overburden yourself. You're gonna kill yourself.
It's like, yeah, give yourself a hernia.
No.
Yeah, but the problem is only one of you can fit in the ladders at the same time, going one way. You can't technically you can, but it's.
Can I suggest whoever's carrying the canisters goes last? We don't want there to be a slippage, and we find a canister falling down towards us.
Exactly.
Sounds like a good idea.
You
Like,
remember
I'll grab the
ring?
mask.
The ring is downwards. The bottom is always the ring. The upwards
Oh, yeah.
is the cargo bay.
Yeah. Like I said, I grabbed. What is it? There's how many masks do we need to grab in total? Because there's
10.
10. So I grab 5. Lennis grabs 5. We head back down to the ring, pass them out while Malone's trying to, be, all, cock D's over here. Mr. Marine
Captain.
carrying 10 bottles of gas by himself.
Captain,
Yes.
the scanners are operational.
Excellent. Begin
Uh,
scanning and remember keep the shuttle up.
Yes, we are relaying you information for the coordinates of any unregistered life form, anything that doesn't look like humanoid towards you. You should see a sign on the map where it is.
Oh boy.
What on earth?
Mhm.
Sir, we've got a frog scanner on the sensors.
I know. All right, let's be quick about this.
Also, Captain, there is 2 of them.
Oh fuck me!
For fuck's sake.
What?
There's more than one.
Oh no.
All right, let's do this and let's go smoke out the ring.
All right, where do we need to plug these in? How are we going to interface this and disperse this throughout the ship?
Through the ventilators.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Look.
Look,
Well,
man, I can't remember where they're at.
Yeah, can you like sort of draw a circle of the rough area?
Look, we just need to figure out bridge. No, where can it
We just
go?
need to look at our previous map and compare it. Yeah.
This is all part of the challenge.
I mean, most likely we'll have to push it out through the life support systems.
Yeah, let's go to let's take it to the biosphere. I'd say.
So Game Master, where are our life support systems located?
I love it.
The life support systems are spread around because obviously every room needs a piece. However, you usually control those through bridge operations. Most of the things are routed into your bridge. There's some minor ones in biospheres, and
Okay, where can I hook these canisters up and then just missed the whole
the
fucking
best
shit.
place for that would be the biospheres, where you have the inputs and outputs.
Okay. Hopefully we don't die. We go. We attempt to do that.
Right.
And my
Before we
arm's
hooked
full.
it up, let's just make
Okay.
sure these doors are closed.
Here's a question. All right. These tranquilizers were made just to knock out this specific creature, since I did have a piece of it, so it's been matched for this specific creature.
Yes.
What effect does it have on the other humanoid species on the ship?
Only not good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a tranquilizer, so worst case scenario, you'll just be knocked out. But I want to be sure.
Yes, it is less effective against humans, but it's still a definite risk that if enough of if enough of it goes into your system, you pass out.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, you get some permanent damage to some of your respiratory systems, but that's neither here nor there.
I can fix that. I will make sure, because not everybody's with us right now, so there's at least 2 NPCs who may not get masked.
Yeah, but they also
they're
have the
locked up on
protection
their
of
own ship.
Firora. They are fine.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to at least try to hand out masks to all people who are currently on the same level as us.
So we put on our masks and we finish manually locking down the doors to either side of the chamber, checking on our future smartwatches for the beeps as we do so. Does this
So
happen in the intro?
gather the
Or are we
data.
are we set up and good to pump in anesthetic throughout our entire ship?
Yep, pretty much. That's your plan.
I'm literally just in regards to Ferguson, I do not know how to breed. I'm hoping they do not impregnate their victims.
So you release the tranquilizer gas into your system after spreading out some masks around. There's the odd sound of shh as the new gas takes place. The yellowish tinge of the gas filling and waning and blending as you get used to the new color of the world. For some time, it is like that. Yeah. After a while, you think it has made an effect. Malone
Have they
still has
stopped
a
moving?
couple of minutes of activity left, but he's definitely getting more and more sluggish.
Stim time when it gets down to about 2 minutes left.
Malone takes 6 points of endurance damage.
Malone's looking woozy on it while we're
No.
waiting. Is
Are you all right? All right.
No.
Hey, man, do not overuse those. They're highly addictive.
No, you don't inject it in the eyeball.
Oh,
doctor-
yeah, I probably should have given you to dose me right.
Also, Malone, roll me intellect check. With the difficulty being your current intellect. With the... Yeah. Let's just go there.
Select check, come in. 0 mods, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, Blinken, don't be that nasty. I hope it's not a skin contact gas.
That's an intellect check against your intellect. It's unfortunately, it's
9
a
for a 9.
tie. So that means you definitely have a craving for more stims after this. The whatchamacallit, you have the thing that, yeah, if I'm just awake more, I can do more. Why should I sleep when I can be awake? It's
You
a
rationalize it.
It's only a craving, so mechanically I'm not forcing the character to do anything. But it's
I
up
got
to
you,
the player.
bro. It's all good.
Next step in the voyage is okay. Yeah, I got bad news to you, Captain. Apparently the sensors only work if they're moving, so I'll patch you in with the latest known coordinates, but they have
Right.
stopped moving.
Okay. Just draw it on the Roll20 map if you could.
Man, Nobody wants to
Like,
go in there.
just get the drory thing. I can do it.
That's your room. Or is that the biosphere? I don't know.
Yes, biosphere. Is it there?
Man, Mister really did put walls like that's a wall. Can't go through there. No.
The dynamic lighting does not allow me to see my own drawn shapes. I'm sort of drawing in like shitty red like freehand circles, and I can't even see them.
All right.
I
Okay.
just love it if you actually do the cock and balls.
Okay.
Somehow.
There's the first one. So there
Alright.
is a flopped down little octopi right on top of Zadora's night desk,
Can we-
nightstand, and one of his many pillows.
Can we like what the fuck? Can we put it into something? I'll put this bitch in a fucking crate for right now. I don't know.
One for this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to the other side of the bed, take one of the pillows, pull the pillow out of the casing, and go.
Hit
Is
it with
this
the
going to be big enough?
hit it with the stun wand first.
Yeah. So we
Alright.
tie it up in the pillowcase and then just beat
You're
it
gonna
with
wake
a
it
stun
up.
like a sort of horrifying pinata.
Like poke it to make sure it's out.
I'm just going to go. You poke it.
Yes, it's definitely out for the count.
Okay.
We got containers for this. We built
Yeah.
this. We were ready for this.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I would say we would move this one to the
Container.
the containment.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll carry this guy. Oh, he's all squishy and slimy. Ugh.
Look, just don't hug him. Just put him in the box.
Yeah, all right. Oh, he's a big sucker. And I'll
So
take the steps and actions necessary to stuff him in the container that we've
Yes.
set aside from, which is we may need to drag him somewhere because I don't know the containers are here in this room.
Nope.
no,
I think
they'll be
they're
the
down
cargo.
in the cog bay.
All right, so here's escort me to the cargo bay. We'll stick him down there.
Right.
So,
Oh,
who's
I should
escorting
probably
who?
I will take this thing. I think the plan is that I'm going to carry this sucker back down to the cargo bay and
And
put him
put
into
it-
whatever container we had for him.
Yeah.
Down the stairs.
Look, crew. The other one's much bigger, but we now have a live specimen. So,
Yep.
if you need to, shoot to kill on the other one.
So Landis, come with me.
Yes, sure.
so we go. What was the other ping at?
Oh, go here.
And the gun turret and the gun port. I think.
Thankfully, the gun port can't sort of swivel around internally.
I don't. I'm not sure where the other ping was at. So
Did I take
Oh,
him
no.
to the wrong spot?
is it in my? It's in my med lab. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Okay. I'm just gonna extend out the telescopic baton again.
Is it passed out on my med bed?
It's actually underneath it.
Is it passed out underneath my med bed?
Yes.
I just, knowing that I have one, I just unload my gun into it.
Oh, we
So
could
we-
keep two of them alive, man. We'll get a better reward.
Do
No,
not.
this one
It's
this one-
already burnt.
is for experimentation. 'Cause
I'm just gonna go. You could have told me that you were gonna do that.
Look,
You know,
is it still passed out? Do we need to roll to sort of like breach and enter and just?
No, it's
Hold
passed
on.
out, so it's easy now. At this
Alright.
point, you did the.
Just
you
to let
did the
you know,
smart thing,
I
so
will-
you succeeded.
I will be dissecting this.
Yeah, I'll be leaving in that case. I don't want you to ruin the rest of my wardrobe.
Sushimi. Right, crew. Bloody good work from everyone.
So congratulations.
You're all still here, sane, and we have $500,000 worth of squiddly and I made my full worth of sashimi.
What's up with you and food?
I know. He wants to feed the world, feed the universe.
Look, I binge eat when I'm stressed.
Here, Doc. I'm gonna take these off.
All right. So, what do I have to roll to do a full, like, I just want to do a full, like, workup, basically, like, dossier on this freaking alien, so, you know.
Right. I do believe that would be a xenobiology with intellect. You get the +1 modifier for the med lab. It's not exactly a science facility, but it's technically medical things.
Okay. I am not as good with this, but
You're not as good with research as you are actually applying it.
yeah. But we'll see how it works out. 15.
You are an expert after all.
Yeah, you're definitely making quite a workout with it. That is something fascinating. So meanwhile, the engineering crew gets into fixing the ship, and within the next 3 hours, your ship is again powered and able to function perfectly.
Excellent.
The thing did a number on your fuse box in gunbolt 1. So that's a bit of a mess, to say the least, but it works quite fine.
You know,
Let's work on it while we get moving. Who knows when the interdiction ship is going to come back. I'd like to be out of there and delivering baby squid.
okay.
When we can. So, power to the engines. Out to a safe hyperspace distance. Yeah.
Yes, you head out of the area as soon as you are physically capable. Capable.
It's gonna be 3 days to get back, right?
Yes, 3 days. So meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, Malone finds himself at a quandary. He has the option of sleeping, and he has the option of taking more stims.
No, Malone does not have a quandary because Dr. Derek is going to be like, "Hey, Malone, I need to see you in that lab right now."
Yeah, okay.
Because he did just have surgery, so I have precedence.
You are far more interested in doing this other surgery at the moment. It will take you some hours to complete. And that would be kind of the
Just stay here and be cool, okay?
Okay.
Your massive brains desire this knowledge, and they are not willing to let down until they are done examining these brains. So that takes you a grand total of actually 20 hours, give or take, sleep.
20 hours to dissect the squid?
No, the dissection
Dissection
itself is easy. Examining the various different parts of it, that is what takes a lot of time. Analyzing, compiling, making things. It's essentially just swallows up all your time.
To be honest with you, I would not, if I were to see plotting, it's going to take me a few hours to do this, I would go to the more medically dire situation first and then come back to this.
Okay, so that is fair enough. The dissection itself, it's just piling up. It takes you a bit more, not the full 20 hours, but let's say 4 hours, which is more than enough for this steam to stop working. So Malone is getting drowsy before that. Either way.
20 minutes later, after we caught that thing, I'm probably passing out.
So it's he's passing out, and the option is to either take the stim or go to sleep.
Chat has informed me I should close my eyes.
Close your eyes while you inject the stim. That way it's less horrifying. I don't have a problem. I just need to stay awake.
So Malone goes into his own room, lays down, closes his eyes.
He ignores me. Bastard.
No,
Yeah.
what was your directions to me? You asked me to do something? What?
No. The point is, after he's done with his examination, Malone is deep asleep.
Yeah, you're asleep, so you don't hear me tell you to come to med bay.
Yep.
I could have slept in the med bay. That's fine.
You
That's
went-
probably been the
No.
most accurate thing to do. I mean,
Oh no, me falling asleep in your room is fine, but I would leave a message for Lamone to come see me
Okay, since
first as soon as he
since
wakes
we-
up.
Since we disagree, we'll use this to decide. Odds or evens?
evens.
Evens means you're in the medbay.
Sounds good. Perfect. Love it.
It's odds. So
Where are you sleeping then? In the corridor?
he goes
kind of
into
the
his
class,
own
man.
room because that's the instinct. That's my space. I'm safe there. He goes there because he's drowsy
I don't even-
and stimmed up.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll just leave a message say, I need to see you in medical first as soon as you wake up, come to medical.
This is important.
I am literally passed out on top of the bed, on top of the covers. Don't even have my shoes off. I'm just like,
Let me guess, you had face planted like that.
yeah.
Guess who you see.
Oh, God.
I'm out of decision making. Y'all figure out what to do now for a bit.
No, this is actually all you now.
You're sleeping
man.
in your dream.
You dream fascinating dreams, my friend.
Dreaming.
There's no rest for the weary. Come on.
Well, at least it's a relaxing dream this time around. Yeah, it's you're
Go for it.
getting. You sort of wake up, but not really. You're still laying down, leaning on something soft, like laying down. It appears to be sand. It's warm. You look up. You are sitting. You are laying down on the lap of Talia, and there's a gentle massage on your head. Like it's unlike the last time. This actually feels good. It's like your head seems to be feeling softer instead of like the hard pain you usually have. But now it's mellowing out, like. And while she speaks, relax. It's all right now. The bad one is away. And now we go to the rest of the group. So guys, you are setting the course away and towards the system. It takes you a few days. Let me just write this message down. If you have anything to talk to any of the crew members, feel free to do so.
Certainly. I will go around and just check on all the crew members, just reiterate, well done. They could have gone a lot worse. Everyone kept their cool. How is everyone feeling? I know it's very traumatizing to have a squidly alien monstrosity crawling around the ship, but in the future we're gonna try and minimize that.
Miana is like, I do not know. Why would anyone be afraid of some unmanly tussling? You seem like more than able to deal with that.
If any of you are sleeping poorly, you need to talk to someone, you can always talk to me or go to the doctor and he can give you something to make you sleep like Malone. And on that note, Malone, how you doing?
Yeah, he's
I'm
awake.
doing much better.
Much better.
I'm doing all right there, Captain. Good plan. I was kind of out of it, just barely conscious throughout most of the thing. We caught the thing. Everything's good.
You're not feeling any different.
Honestly, Doc, I mean,
A bit slower.
Oh, the captain.
The
sorry.
doctor doesn't tell
Honestly,
me anything. He just cites medical confidentiality. So
yeah, Cap. I mean, for the most part, there's a few holes in my memory. I don't know. Feels fine. Everything's
All right.
good. Don't worry about me. You guys did good.
just lay out.
Will do, Cap. Will do.
Get better, son. That's me for the interim 3 days.
For me, as soon as I get Malone, I was gonna have him in my med bay, you know, do the thing with the light and eyes thing. So, how are you feeling?
Doc, I'm doing all right. There's a couple still memory lapses here and there. It's, I know, it's like trying to remember certain key events in my life. It feels like a dream.
Yeah.
Details are fuzzy.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to keep a log of things.
All right, that might be best, but we don't know what the full gist of what this thing does to one's mind. So hopefully with some time, things will get better. Here's the things that I want to do medically. I want to do a blood sample because I do know the effects of overuse of stems. And I gave him one, and I saw him take one. So I just want to make sure this is like a drug test. Like, are you
No problem,
clean?
Doc. You do what you gotta do. I used to have a problem with stems before, back in the war days, and I try to hang off of them, so I am susceptible to.
And I want to do another brain scan. So this would be the 4th one I've done, just to double check things.
Okay, fair enough. Roll me the medical check.
Alright.
Remember the +2 from your fancy medical facility.
Yep. It's 15 again.
That's fair enough. So you do notice that the Malone's brain seems to be healing itself quite rapidly.
Normal, rapidly.
Normal rapid or more rapid than normal?
More rapid than normal.
I look at him, was like,
Appears that the activity is connected to the part of his brain that is supposedly handling psionic activity.
so looking at the scans, I ask him, Mr. Malone, are you sure you're okay? Have you had any like weird memories, dreams? Are you exhibiting things that you normally like, visual cues, anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, Doc. This has to stay between you and I.
Of course.
A thing with Dr. Talia, or Talia, this girl.
Okay.
My memory's kind of fuzzy. Psionics. This whole thing got started and they put something in my brain. I think. This all has to do with psionics. Doc, something happened a long time ago back in Mars. And I can't quite remember what it was, and it's all connected. And this Talia girl and put something in my brain, and I keep seeing her in my flashes of her. I thought everything was going to be fine, but
Okay.
I mean, I still see them every once in a while.
It's just as this conversation's going on, I like come in and they hear part of it. I go, "Oh, I'm very sorry. I can come back later."
Oh, hey, Landis.
How you
I
doing?
mean, it's up to you if he stays or not, Malone. I mean, you've known him longer than you've known me. Inside Derek's head is saying, "Get the fuck out, man."
Actually,
But I don't say it out loud.
Malone, you hear that?
Hey, get the fuck out of here, Landis.
Malone,
Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. It's been a Landis. We're doing a medical check right now. Do you mind stepping out for a little bit?
yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, I look at him. I say, okay, we have two options. If you are exhibiting psychic powers, being that you are human, it would be the responsible thing would be to notify Psycor. But I trust them about as far as I can. I don't trust them. There's just nothing. I don't trust them. So they usually give you two options: join Psycor, or they give you some drugs that I would have to look in because I don't 100% believe they're safe.
Doc, I don't want nothing to do with Psycor. Those people freak me out, and I think they had something to do with what happened in Mars. I know because I can't remember. My mind's been erased. That memory of it is gone. It's all fuzzy details. And I know it's not because of that squid.
Okay.
I've been trying to find out what happened for a while. I want nothing to do with Psycor.
So, okay. You're a military man. I have seen you to be trustworthy, so I'm going to let you know something. I'll keep your secret, but you have to keep my secret.
You got it, Doc. I promise you.
While I, in truth, am a medical doctor, I used to work for intelligence.
What?
That's really not the point. That's just kind of, backstory into what I'm about to say next. I can see if I can talk to some people that I used to know, and we can see if we can get a sample of this Psycor drug, and I somehow make something that can at least inhibit whatever's happening to you now until we get answers. Especially if you don't want to deal with Psycor.
Doc, I trust you 100% in this. You do what you gotta do. You just keep me informed. I'll let you know about whatever I find out too. I'll try to keep this whole, I don't know what's going on with my head. Am I gaining powers? Is that the situation?
I don't know. And I sit here, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, can you read my mind? I don't say it out loud. I just say it in my head.
I could
Nope. Nothing.
try something out. You thinking of the number 5?
No.
Pie. You want pie.
I mean, I always want pie, but that's not the point. I wasn't thinking about that right now.
Hang on one second. Let me try something out. Give me the name of one of your contacts.
I don't.
You get the name Riva.
Oh, God.
Riva.
The minute he says this, you see that I become I look at you very like shrewdly.
There's going to be murder in 3, 2, 1.
Commercial break.
Actually, that's a perfect time to break right here.
Let's have a break. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. See you later.
Holy
And now an ad from our sponsors.
shit. That's some good exposition. I'm
That's the
down.
only thing I
we're
would do.
back on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hope you were enjoying the part 1 of today's episode. Now we're getting to part 2, where things get really interesting. The group has gathered and fled to their various directions. Someone to call home and someone to receive a call from home. In this case, it would be Mr. Cortez getting a call, but not from home. Instead, some other quite intriguing personality gives him a call. As the screen flickers on, you see a human on the screen. Takes you a moment, but he says, good morning, Mr. Cortez. You do remember me. I'm Morden with the IBX.
Mr. Morden. I hope you're feeling well. You kind of disappeared before we could give our farewells.
My apologies for that. But I do have a small favor to ask you if you have some time. Unfortunately, it is all business nowadays. But I'm sure to return the favor if you can do me a small thing.
What is it exactly?
Yes, just outside Epsilon Eridani, there will be a package waiting for you. If you could pick that up and bring it to Babylon 5, that would be swell.
Okay.
I do recall seeing you on the manifesto of Babylon 5 to be arriving soonish.
Yes, that's correct. Am I to deliver it to anyone specific?
Oh, just bring it to me.
Bring it.
I will be waiting for you. I will give you the address to my quarters and you can bring it personally.
Okay.
It's not very large.
Fair enough. You probably know that I am sometimes involved in sometimes dubious businesses there, I'll be honest, but is it something I have to be cautious about when I'm taking it through?
It is not illegal if you're worried about that. It's just that my contacts would rather remain anonymous, and they will leave it to you to transport over to the station for, let us say, chain of custody reasons.
If you send me the details, I'll push it. I'll put it towards my co-owners, and I should have a response to you quite quickly.
Quite excellent. I am hoping to see you soon.
Of course, Mr. Morgan.
As to you, Mr. Cortez. And the conversation ends, and we turn to Dr. Turner in his quarters. Mr. Turner, you were calling someone?
Yes, I'm going to be calling, whether she remembers me or not, a friend of mine by the name of Sophie Laveau.
Sophie.
Sweet Sophie.
Yeah.
So, you call, and Sophie turns her phone on. Doctor? It has been a while.
It has, Sophie, it has.
So what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I so hate calling out of blue like this, especially asking for favors, but I need something off the books, and I would be forever indebted to you.
Well, forever seems like such a long time. I'm hoping the debt will be paid long before that. However,
I hope so too.
What is it that you need?
I need a sample of the drug that Psycor gives individuals to dampen their psionic abilities.
Oh, dear. That is something that is closely monitored by Psycho, and all the doses are
I know it was a tough ask.
They are directly administered by Psycho agents. That is a high bargain.
But you are the best. At least that's what I remember.
Such a sweet talker you are. Well, yes. I think I can pull that off, but I do need something of equal value.
Okay, what are we talking about?
I will have to get back to you on that. I will call you within the week.
Okay.
For the details. How soon do you need the drug?
The sooner the better. I should be in Babylon 5 in the next 4 or 5 days, so if you could perhaps get it there in that time, that would be wonderful.
I will see about that. We'll be in touch.
Okay. Until then.
Yes.
All
Meanwhile, Landers receives his coordinates. It is indeed a point in hyperspace, quite nearby the Epsilon Eridani jump. It's a bit further away from the usual routes taken for Babylon 5, but well within the beacon range.
I'm just gonna call Sador. I'm just gonna go. I've just got requested to do a wee favor for a family friend. There, it's just gonna be a small diversion that it just takes us a wee bit out of the way of the beacon for the hypergate, but we won't get lost, and then we're back for no real noticeable difference to our arrival to Babylon 5.
What does it involve? Much though I am very fond of you and your extended family, a small favor, as we've found over the last 6 months, has a way of spiraling from there.
They just want me to carry a parcel onto the station.
Nothing illegal?
No, that's what I checked first. It's just that the individual in question, if he was seen coming onto the station, it would raise more questions. Me, no one raises an eyebrow.
So sensitive material that needs to remain sealed, but needs to arrive discreetly.
Yeah, that's all it is. This is why I was clarifying. I told them if it was anything illegal or anything that was going to bring trouble to us, they might be family, but they can talk to someone else.
Well, we do owe your family for their help, so... Look, there's no problem on my end, provided it's quick and hopefully painless. We do need to get the squid delivered.
No, exactly.
I'm watching it on the squid cam, and I think it's getting bigger.
What?
Oh, the guy, we have the box. He set up like a little webcam, so I can see it from the bridge. It's sort of slightly cute if you squinted it.
Sador.
Yes.
The last things I will want to ever hear from you is the words knackling feeder and cute.
Oh, anyway, yes. Of course, we can do your family this one small favor.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to keep it.
I want to sell it for half a million.
We told you not to name the puppies. God damn it! Now we gotta keep them.
Squiddy. Squiddy.
Look, Mr. Wiggly is hungry.
Mr. Wiggly.
Mr. Wiggly.
Mr. Wiggly's hungry, but who's gonna feed it?
Let's feed it some more Malone. It seems to like it.
I know. I mean, he won't have any more headaches.
Hey, I'm I'm a tasty guy.
Look, you just have to be good. Look, you just have to be firm with Mr. Wiggly. Down, sit, boy, sit.
No sucking on the brains anymore.
What did I tell you about oozing on the furniture?
You eat real people food.
Real people.
It's lucky you are all professionals.
Yes.
I'm just going, Sadar. Are you sure this thing didn't, by any chance, have a wee munch on your brain during the...
I do you this one small favor, and this is how you repay me with cheek and sass. Honestly, I should.
I think you're maybe getting a bit too sentimentally attached to the cargo.
I hang up my receiver and go back to watching Squidly Camp.
Go, Mission
Single molten hands. On the bridge. Captain, what do you need? Look, 2 minutes. But of course we can do this once more favor.
He's just going, oh, who's a cute little squid? He's a cute little squid.
I mean, if you really think about it, Zadora likes to watch the things that are going to get him something monetary. Like, Mona Lisa, I must stare. It's going to give me money one day.
No, he can't stand.
Created. Okay. Now my 20 hours of dissecting dead squidly thing.
Also, Wesley never quite recovered from losing the brain.
Oh,
the brain. Goddamn
You know,
Finnick.
I'm a little emotionally vulnerable. I feel the need to check up on my cargo like every 15 minutes.
Let's put it this way. We're all emotionally attached to this cargo because it's going to pay us money, and we know it's paying us money. We're not flushing this out.
No.
We're afraid that you're going to be going, no, it's mine, precious, while it's munching on your brain. That's what we're afraid of now.
Well, what? We should have got a breeding pair.
No.
Look, we can defang them. They'll be popular all over Eartherland.
This is why I'm glad I shot the.
You
shot
could
the
go
round.
back to get the breeding pair.
True.
No.
Spooky, you're evil.
So, where were we?
This is a very serious show about very serious and universe Babylon 5 shit.
Yeah. You know how Sador wrote up that art piece about how modern art should be more appreciated? I'm actually thinking of penning how we should reclaim lost colonies and actually just carpet bomb this planet to get rid of Nackaline feeders and just pave it all over there.
Right. So, yes, you are done with your dissection of the species, and you have more than enough material to go through for the next 3 years to make any sort of the thingamajig you want.
I mean, I make a copy for me, and then I want. Well, I'm going to give another copy, hopefully, to the buyers, and be like, hey. So
It's advancements in medical science.
exactly. So it doesn't kill you.
Right, fair enough. So, let us... so the ship arrives near Epsilon Eridani system, and with Captain's approval, you take a little detour just before entering the system. And indeed, you do find in deep space an area where you're supposed to go. Would some of you want to roll me sensors check? I do believe Fear is the most qualified of you, but I'll have one of you do the rolling.
Sure. What do I roll?
2D, just 2d6, and we'll add Fear's plus 3 with your sensor penalties included.
14.
Nice. So yeah, you do indeed spot an a single small crate in open hyperspace, just floating there, just exactly where your Gordon said it would.
That's not fucking weird at all.
That's not fucking weird at all, especially since that's 3 days old data.
See, as I said, family knows how to do this.
Captain, we seem to have a ship deep in hyperspace as well. There's some... I think it's a ship, but it's flickering in and out.
Look, let's get to that package, retrieve it, and bugger off.
Yeah.
I'm basically... I'll be there to pick up the... Make sure we pick up the crate.
Yeah, so how are you planning on doing? Just opening up the hangar bay and just whomp, taking it in? Or would you prefer to go out in an EVA shooting video?
I'm going to go out in the EVA suit.
Okay, do you have backsuit skills? Yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay, fair enough. Then
Oh,
you have
nice. I
those.
did not know that.
How
I was
about,
in the Navy, of course I have
how
backsuit.
about Malone?
Yeah.
Do you want to join him or someone else?
Yeah, I'll put on my back suit. I got pretty good training.
Yeah, fair enough.
Captain, you keep us on the comms, guide us in.
Absolutely.
Are we doing roles for backsuit here today?
No. That's not required at all. I will, however, want you to roll on an athletics check to see how quick this goes.
Is there...
If you
is this
fumble
gonna-
and lose the thing in the open space.
I'm assuming this one's going to be more of a dex.
Yeah, it's more dexterity because things don't weigh anything. Except
Yeah.
they weigh everything.
Yeah, is there gravity in hyperspace?
No.
Hyperspace has
It's
gravitic
making
waves,
gravity fast.
but that's like minute compared to.
10 for that.
Also, no.
Space. Oh, me too? Very
Yeah.
well.
But-
But Dex, not strength, right?
Yeah.
Alright. It's my worst. That's alright. Don't care.
So I'm slowly just coming up, and I just say, right, you have done pickups before in space. There.
Actually,
Yeah.
Malone, as you enter the hyperspace, you feel like you can sense every thought coming out of Landis's mind as you are in there. You're like, Landis just needs to think about you needing to do something, and you already know exactly what he wants you to do.
I seem to be responding to you like a split second after it ends your sentence.
He's already done by the moment you have finished the sentence.
And I'm just going to go, okay, you seem to know what you're doing. I'll just shut up. Then.
Yeah.
And even when Landis has a question to ask, he's answering just the moment you are opening the mouth to say it.
And I'm
It's,
just going to go,
Malone just feels like this. Landis is talking, and he's like subconsciously doing the answers. He doesn't even think about it that much.
I'm just, as we're kind of coming up towards the crate, I'm just going to make sure, I'm just going to actually just test a few because I'm noticing this. I'm just going to think, Malone, just switch to a private channel.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
You know I didn't say that.
What? I heard you just say what?
All right.
So,
What's going on here?
We're picking up this thing out of here.
No. You've been answering me when I've not. I've been thinking it.
I don't think that's true. You've been saying stuff.
No. And I'm just going to go. And I'm just going to actually have him look at me and make sure our faceplates are looking. And I'm going to go, what color? And it's like mentally I'm going, what color am I thinking? And I'm just going to make sure it's clear. I'm not opening my mouth. And I'm thinking the color blue.
Gonna ask her something? Are you
If
trying to
you're-
accuse me of something there, Landis?
I think something's happened and you're not telling me. And I think it's got something to do with Mars.
Yeah, all right. It's on my mind a lot. So what? Listen, this is not the best place for us to
Oh, no,
be
of
having
course.
this conversation. Let's get this shit done. We'll talk about this later, okay?
Fair enough, but let's just say this freaked me out, okay?
So,
Yeah, that's fine.
so as you are picking up the box is about about a foot wide and half a foot deep. It's really small. Just detecting this thing in hyperspace? You're lucky you had the coordinates. Exact coordinates of this. As you are picking it up, in the corner of Malone's eye, he can see a black, spidery shape deep in hyperspace. Just for a split second.
Trying to kill us all.
Is there any physical reaction from Malone?
You can hear the small scream.
I'm just gonna go, right, are we going then?
Yeah, we got this. Let's get this going out of here.
Yeah.
I'm freaked out about hyperspace, you know, space dragons and all.
I told you before, fear was just pulling your leg about that one. It's an old fairy tale. Though, it does look a wee bit angry. Like a storm, doesn't it?
Yeah. Never did get used to hyperspace. Like, doesn't jive well with my mind.
Let's just say what part of our training in the fleet actually requires us doing EVA repairs in hyperspace. Not the nicest experience.
Yeah, well, just because I can go outside and do these walks, I've never enjoyed them. I've always had this fear of just falling out and going on an endless loop. Anyways, come on, let's get back inside. This place freaks me out.
You now have the package, and you are in the safety of your ship. The package weighs like, you would say 2 or 3 kilos in total. Very small.
Look,
Right.
Captain speaking, don't put it in his stateroom. Don't put it by the squid container. He's taken to sticking his tentacles out of the breathing holes and like touching stuff.
It's staying with me, so don't worry about that.
All right, let's get going.
All right.
It's so I'm gonna go. Thank you for this, and I'm going to go up to my actual room and take the container with me. Even though Morden has told me there's nothing
Illegal about it.
illegal about it, I'm not stupid, okay? So I'm actually going to see if I'm just going to double check, see if it's because this is if I'm carrying this, I can imagine customs going, can you open this there? So I just want to make sure what's actually in it there, so I'm kind of prepared for whatever story I have to spin if they ask me to open it.
Okay. Yeah. So you take it to your room, and it's relatively simple. There's just some simple latches on it. Yeah. You click those open, lift the lid, and before you sits a round, precious metal object with a central gem in it. It is the Eye of Kiro.
Why? That should be back. I need. But I promised Morden I would give this to him. Oh God. What have I put myself into. Morden or Londo, why is it here? What's happened? I can't. If I can't turn. No wonder he's not wanting any of his contacts coming on the station with this, because if Londo finds me with this, I'm dead. That's 30 million credits that I'm going to be accused of stealing. I can't hand it in. I can't give it in.
Meanwhile, the ship makes it back to the jump gate and jumps into the Epsilon Eridana system. And you are fast approaching Babylon 5. Are there any final words of goodbye or any plans to do on the station?
On Babylon 5 station?
Yes.
Okay, we should actually discuss where we're supposed to drop off Mr. Squidward.
Look,
This is Squiggly.
I don't feel that we should dock with the station. We need to transship, Mr. Wood. Ship can meet up with us sort of out here, and we can hand it over. Look, Mr. Wiggly is cute, but look, those customs officers don't have any sense of aesthetics or
So are we?
half a million credits. They've already taken a lot from me, and I am unwilling to subsidize.
So are we supposed to rogue?
Security functions and those anymore.
So are we supposed to rogue smugglers in, or can we actually get them to meet us outside of Babylon 5 for a swap?
Yeah,
we
Dr.
do this?
Turner, why don't you
Consider it
contact him?
for, yeah, just say we have Mr. Wiggly. And,
I contact him and tell him I have the Nicoline, and it is ready for transport at these coordinates.
You're gonna use.
There is a message returning to you and saying, copy that. We will rendezvous with you in 3 hours.
Okay. So
While that is going on, I have got our dear Drazi to ferry me over in the Ferrol. There.
You're going alone, not taking anyone else with you?
Well, I'm just gonna pass us off. Don't need any support. I can do this myself.
I
Well,
feel
I
like we
understand
would.
it's a family matter.
I feel like
If you get arrested, don't involve the ship in it.
No,
I feel like somebody would ask you a question like, "Hey man, where you going?
just handing this off.
What's in the box?"
Just a personal item I happen to deliver. Very sentimental item.
Probably confidential too, right?
Oh, you'll be surprised how confidential that is.
Okay, you know what? You're fine. Go ahead. Where did you open up the eye at? In your room, right?
Oh yeah, in my room, I made sure no one.
I go to my
Not
computer
all our
and
rooms
look at
fucked.
my.
You bloody people
All our
are
rooms
bugs.
are fucked.
Y'all never searched the corners to look for them.
Aye, Captain.
But they're gone now.
God, I forgot I haven't checked my room.
You fool!
You fools, you fell for the classic one.
Bamboozled, mate. Bamboozled. Are they just like audio bugs, or do they have like
I
Oh,
can switch
no.
them.
cameras as
I mean,
No,
their cameras will.
He's got the film. Because which room, which quarters did we find them in? It was what Noah's.
No, you saw a flicker and you're
Yeah.
like, we should really check our rooms, but no one ever did.
You got
We got
sidetracked by
distracted by
so
land.
many other things.
Mm.
But I will say, after that nice little morsel, I was like, I probably should get rid of these. Start picking them up.
Right. So
I love you being able to just. I love that you just fight on him, and he has no idea, and he's just lying to you, and you know that what he's got. This is so good.
Okay.
So yeah.
I suppose it depends if you like lifted it out of the box, or if you just sort of flick the box.
Oh no,
Fucking
it was
hell.
flick, shut. Boom.
So I would say, Dr. Turner, there is about 2 in 6 chance that you have a direct view into the box from your hidden camera. So you
Okay.
roll 1d6, and if it's 1 or 6, you see what's inside it. Otherwise, you can just guess.
1 or 6. 5.
So no, you can't see what's in it, but it's clearly something valuable. Something
Yeah, I mean,
that
something
made him
valuable.
go shook.
And I mean, it's okay. It's
Oh,
something
he
valuable.
did speak about the eye.
He did say he did. There was some exposition there that
Yes.
he had.
Mm-hmm.
You do not see it directly, but you see his shocked face and you hear his shocked word.
Mhm.
And he's definitely talking about the eye. I recall that much. But just because you can between the sessions look back and listen to that exposition between sessions.
It's okay.
Now,
Yeah.
so Freja is asking the bridge. Okay, heading to Babylon 5. Anyone else wanna join, or shall I take this one round at a time?
I mean, I have a problem with it. We're gonna meet him there in 3 hours anyway. So
Mhm.
Yes.
I am just like nervously like tapping this box. They're just trying to calm my nerves because at the moment I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing here.
Look, Fraser, Landis is doing some embassy-related stuff. So, just park up the shuttle and, I don't know, have lunch on the, ship account.
Okie dokie, boss. I'm gonna order in some McBarries.
I'm just going to go, oh god, he's going to take a can again.
And the two are off. While the rest of you are meeting up with the shady buyer. So essentially, they dock a small shuttle into the launch, into the hangar bay left empty by Viroro as it flew off, leaving you on your own. There's in the space there floats a few men in fine suits with sunglasses on, ready to take in the box of Mr. Wiggler.
Yep.
Ah, Mr. Dr. Turner, do you have the merchandise?
yes, I like pat the box. I'm like, be careful. It's dangerous. And I say, and here's some information I was able to garner from the creature. Call it a good faith gesture, just so we can do business again sometime.
Ah, excellent. And your payments? And he takes a small briefcase and slides it into space to Dr. Turner.
Thank you.
Hope to do business with you later, sir.
Of course.
And they pack up their shuttle and leave the shuttle bay.
All right.
And you open up the briefcase. There's poison darts. Nah. There is 700.
I guess it's poison darts, my one weakness.
There is 700. So there are 750,000 credits in cold hard currency.
Right.
All right.
Is that including the bonus for good
Yep.
keeping alive the whole shebang? All right, cool.
I use a couple of 100 credit banknotes just to wipe the tears out of the corner of my eyes.
Poor Mr. Wiggly.
And then he starts crying when you realize what he's used to dry his eyes.
As you know, I'm assuming we're going to split this up later, but I'm going to say, well, Captain, I hope this proves that I am a productive member of the crew.
Absolutely, and look, good job looking after Malone. You know, we're a bit concerned about it, but he seems to be recovering, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Of course. Everything is
Good, Doctor.
medically okay.
Psychologically, you think he's a bit shaken?
Medically, he is okay. Psychological, it's all medical. And I walk away.
I can.
Meanwhile,
The ship's talking about it. It seems fine. Seems fine. Slightly concerningly vague, but you know, hey.
on board Babylon 5, as your shuttle lands into the docking bay, Freyja is like, okay, boss, you need a bodyguard?
No, you can enjoy yourself.
You sure?
Yeah, no.
And more than fine with punching some heads?
You can find someone else to punch. I should be fine.
Fine, I'll just be at Magbar's. Oh, I'm gonna order in. It's on a ship account. I'll order in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah, if you're doing any orders, you know what Sador's like. Make sure you keep the receipts.
Alright, that thing, fine. Oh, jeez. Silly paperwork. Hey.
It's this cross you have to suffer for flying such ships, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose. But at least me and Fira are going to have some personal time eating some junk food. Bye.
Yeah, don't stay in the upholstery. He's gonna freak out if you stay in the upholstery.
So, which way are you headed? You get across security like a breeze. They just go beep. Something metal in it. Fine. Whatever.
I'm just standing there and my feet just walk automatically. I begin heading towards the ambassadorial ring, but it's barely before I'm like taking like 20 feet, I realize I cannot explain because I don't know what's happened there, and I didn't. All I know is Londo's paid 30 million for this, and I'm handing it back to him. And at the same time, I've given my word that I would hand this to Morden, and it's like I'm warring. I go up to the console, and I try to bring up the information on Morden there.
Yeah. He has reserved quarters in Blue 9.
I head towards Blue 9.
Nice.
So, you find yourself at the door to Mr. Morden. It's right there. Just press the button and he will know you're in there.
My hand's just reaching out. And it's not that I actually press it. What happens is just someone comes by and actually pushes against me, so my hand just actually presses the button there. And it's like just as I'm like turning to go like.
Yeah, just as you turn, also the door opens. Shh. And Mr. Morden is there in a suit, looking much better than the last time you saw him. Mr. Quarters. You arrived earlier than I expected. Would you like to step in?
Yes. Do you mind if we close the door and make sure no one else can hear the conversation?
So you have opened the package. And he steps out of the way.
Just call it a precaution. There.
Understandable. And he closes the door as you enter. Please sit. And going to the bar and asking, what would you like? What do you want?
Whatever the strongest drink you've got. There.
Brevari it is.
Mm.
And he pours a generous drink.
Yeah, you
Maybe
might want to
it's
top
over
up a wee bit more. Yeah.
No. Thank you for delivering this.
Mhm.
It is good to know that I do have people I can count on when I need a favor.
Do you mind me asking you a question?
Certainly. What do you want?
Can you please confirm this is going back to my people?
Ah, yes. Mr. Molari was quite interested in getting it. So I am giving it back to him as a gift.
You'll probably understand for a moment I was concerned actually just delivering it to myself. But there's no way I could actually explain how I came across it.
Well, I would assume he would have assumed from the what remains of Lord Kiro.
Yeah, but I didn't know what had happened, and I still don't know what's happened. All I knew is he had obtained the eye for people, and I was assuming that it was still on way to Centauri Prime.
I do believe what happened was that he acquired the eye a few days ago. Lord Kiro arrived to take it with him, but he was kidnapped by pirates, all raiders, and was taken away. And I and my associates retrieved the eye from them. Unfortunately, Lord Kiro did not survive the incident.
Yes.
But we are glad that you have brought it. Is there anything you want in recompense for your favor?
Do you have any contacts on Narn by any chance?
Oh, well, not directly, no, but we could arrange something.
Last time I checked, there was a certain Centauri gentleman that had retreated to Narn after getting involved with an incident with myself.
A Centauri unknown, highly unusual, but...
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, I can't take any direct action myself. So any action, for all I know, he's not on Narn anymore because he's confident that I can't do anything. And I'm concerned if I was to make inquiries or sort of look into his current whereabouts, that...
Ah, you must mean the Verini.
Yes.
Yes. What would you want of him?
I want to make sure that he suffers. He laid hands on me and my friends. He got away. But it can't lead back to me.
Well, I will see what I can do. Thank you for your gift, for your favor, and hopefully we can return the favor.
I just go, if you can't do that, Morden, we can chat another time.
We will do that. So,
Of course.
oh, please keep the bottle.
Of course. It's a wee bit damaged. I think you might want to have a slightly nicer box to present it to Malarian.
Let me worry about that.
And I just turn. Again, Morden, what do you truly want? Why do you do these favors for me?
Because I can trust you.
Trust me to do what, though?
What was needed.
And if I worry that's... You're a tricky one, Morden. You know that?
Well, man has to have a hobby. Now, don't worry yourself too much over. I won't bother you too much.
Of course.
Unless you want something else. If there is something else you want, just let me know.
I think at the moment, I think solving for the issue with Farini is my main issue.
Then consider it done.
As always, Morden, a pleasure doing business with you. And I just slowly walk out the door there. And I'm just walking away, and I'm just going, how deep down this rabbit hole am I going? Where am I going?
So, as it is reaching about quitting time, this seems to be an excellent place to begin the post-game banter. So that was our episode, Hunters in the Night, ending with a meeting with our favorite hero of the story, Mr. Morden.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I feel like Lennis is like slowly digging his grave.
Yeah.
What do you mean slowly? I think he's like 5 feet deep at the moment.
Oh, you're probably right. He's like, none of the options are good.
No, I'm 6 feet deep. I'm actually I'm making sure I am actually picking out the finest coffin for myself with all the trimmings there.
I so wanted you to break canon, like, break canon! Do something that didn't happen!
You and a lot of people in chat, apparently.
So it's like a break cannon, well, hold on. Break cannon from roll for C. Break cannon, roll for C. Give it to Jakar, right? Roll for C. No, there's a certain person that's break cannon. You need to create another account, Sim.
I just wanted you to make bad decisions. It's okay. You made a bad one anyway, so it's okay.
Oh no. No matter which one I did, it was bad decisions. It's, as you said, it's either give it to Morden, give it to Londo, give it to Jakar, or the only other one I could have done, which would just have been as stupidly as epic, take it to Alpha Centauri Prime myself as the actual finder and savior of the...
I mean, technically, yeah, you'd be the savior of the eye.
You would have gotten arrested for killing the ambassador who had it last.
That would have actually been Lord Hero, the original owners of the Eye, the House Hero. However, it technically belongs to the Emperor now, because it passed down from Emperor to Emperor, but it is known as the Eye of Kiro. So, it was lost with Lord Kiro.
Yeah. Exactly, because I mean, he could have spent it being advantageous for him, but you know.
Holy fuck!
This-
How long has that been there?
You haven't noticed that gigantic ass spider there? The chat's been pointing it out for a while.
Your little face hugger.
Yeah. What did you think I said right at the beginning? Worcester, you're an evil man.
That was a ploy of the game. Like, I'm going to kill you like aliens.
That went down. That was a pretty good episode. A lot of shit happened.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you
I
had
got
fun playing
750
it.
credits. I just updated the financial sheet.
Everybody has how much?
Well, we got 750 credits from that.
So
Probably
that's,
all should
that's
get,
in
like,
cash,
750,000 credits, I should say.
Well,
I feel like we should all get like 100, and then the rest of it can just go into like ship funds.
Well, we'll have to figure out the crew finances again. I forget how much it is, and ship costs, and payment will
load it.
probably be left with only 50,000 credits left.
I'm getting the feeling when Turner finds out what I was carrying, he's going to go, "What? Why the hell didn't you ask for 30 bloody million?"
Yeah.
yeah, it would be nice. We could do a 30.
I love you asking about Verini.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Asking Morden for a favor to get us Verini.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude. That is awesome.
I'm just thinking, if I'm either going to go for the money. Nope, no, he pissed me off. I'm not allowed to go for him. I want that bastard's head on the plate without it being traced to me.
So, Froggy, I like having a map of the ship. I found with the dynamic lighting, I found it a little difficult to move around. I was having to refer
Yeah.
back to the map.
Yeah.
We're testing it out.
Without the dynamic
yes.
lighting, though, there was no sense of the dread.
Yeah.
No,
In this case, it was
more sort of
necessary.
horror
Mhm.
this time round.
But next time you will have the field view because you'll have all the timings, and I am assuming someone is going to find out someone to install internal cameras and sensors to pick up
Oh
where the
yeah,
enemies
yeah,
are.
yeah. Look, Wiggly Cam has given me the idea that actually what I want is a camera in every room.
Yeah.
So I can sort of
Right.
You want to watch me work out or what?
You
Okay,
pay
come
for
in.
that.
it's not gonna regularly be on, but we'll have it as part of the emergency system. So if this happens, or if we have another boarding action on the ship, we can monitor things remotely.
Well, thank you for spending such time on the map. Many hours were spent on that. Thank you. We should have taken care of that. It was
Oops.
a busy week, and I totes forgot until like Wednesday.
Yeah. So in regards to my job for the last couple of weeks was just make sure we're up to date on recaps, which we are. They just need to be uploaded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my job. I should
Yep.
actually give these two guys access to do it on their own, so I don't need to do it myself. So these things would work organically. So
Yeah.
I'll do that soon. Hopefully.
And I'll try and then make sure I do recap tomorrow, just so I'm not.
I will be
Then it's
uploading YouTube videos tomorrow, so
Yeah.
Hopefully
we should
both
be
of them.
uploaded. Yes, I will be doing both of them.
Mhm.
It's been busy. I downloaded it. I just
No. It's fine. These things sometimes just things happen.
You can clearly see how professional we are about this.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
we are making a grand total of $9 every month. That pays very well for our expenses. Now, only if we could double that, we would double our productivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing all right. $9
not
a
sure.
month. is
Not
pretty
sure
good.
that's how it works. I think you have declining utility at capital.
But at this moment, I can promise you we will at least double our productivity when it comes to uploading and those sort of things.
Everybody's been slacking. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody has been slacking.
Yeah.
You
Everybody
give
has
us
been
one
slacking.
vacation, and we're like, nah, man, we don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
We're still on vacation, bro.
Yeah. It's like
You guys had a vacation. Somebody had to make all the maps.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
While
like,
looking for it, while trying to fend off 3 job offers. I
Yeah.
might add.
I mean, come on. 3?
Yeah.
Other me?
yeah, it reminds me of that old joke, the whippings and the canons will stop when morale improves
Yeah.
in the company.
Beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yeah.
It get dark out here.
So, audience, what did you think of today's episode? Any comments, requests for next week?
Froggy suggests maybe no walls next time, so movie
Yeah.
tokens can be easier.
Yeah, we'll do
Possibly.
that. Next time, disable walls.
Literally, first time we didn't even play test this. It was a complete surprise to us.
Yeah.
I think the
Or like-
walls with the dynamic lighting, that's where you're like, where am I going? I can't.
Yeah.
That's right. They're needed
If it
for the
wasn't- if it
dynamic
was-
lighting.
If
Yeah.
it was like full view, then it would have been easier to kind of just be like, okay, I'm going this way. But it was like, where's the wall? Oh no, I'm running to a wall. Okay, now
No,
I'm gonna go around.
It really just added to the tension because you're like, it felt like you were just going, where the hell am I going now, sort of thing.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll need to fidget around that thing, but at least it looks awesome. Give that the dynamic lighting looks pretty badass.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby.
We'll need to use that for future adventures. So now I need to make more maps, and I blame you for it.
You probably find a map of Babylon 5 online. I imagine.
Yeah, probably. But Babylon 5 is like 5 miles long,
Yeah.
so
It doesn't have to be the scale.
of course it does.
It does. 3D model, please.
It just becomes right. We're needing to take 2 hours just to find where we are on this model. We're then moving to Brown 10. All right, that's next 2 hours taken up. Yeah, thank you for coming to the show. We'll see you next time.
Okay, I think we are deep enough in post-game chat. Thank you for viewers
Yep.
for being here. It's time for us to get some sleep and get
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for next week. So
And thanks for not sucking my brains all the way out.
I tried my best, but you guys were too smart for it. I didn't expect that. I literally did not expect you to be smart, but I suppose you are learning.
I'll tell you,
mean,
there's a
this
lot
guy
of
was like,
confidence from
okay,
us
we
here.
need some type of plan. Let's think this through really quick.
Hey, I was all for let's just drop the O2 content to 0.
So
Uh,
next week is 25th at the same Bab channel, the same Bab time. And if you liked, please like us on YouTube, follow us on
Share.
Twitch, and share with your friends. And if you have the spare cash, like $1 a month, use the Patreon.
Sure, like,
Listen,
subscribe.
Union.
We'll be more talky in the Discord. This was just a really weird week for us,
Yeah.
apparently.
We'll answer every and all questions posted in Discord eventually,
Even dumb ones.
especially
Yeah.
dumb ones. We got
We love dumb
Yeah.
questions.
We're more
we
likely
got
to answer
Malone
the
for
dumb
that.
one first. There.
I mean, we are pretty much on 24/7. Vimsy is on when no one else is on, so we got shifts.
Yeah, so look, if you were in the southern hemisphere and either not in Europe or not in America, we're probably in the same time zone. So yeah, hit me up on Discord.
I just love how you made it sound like the Southern Hemisphere suddenly has got a totally different time zone to the Northern Hemisphere.
It's
Well,
the
look,
Eastern
man,
Hemisphere you're talking
it's
of.
summer, so you might be outside and not doing shit. Down here, it's fucking freezing, raining sideways. So
Oh, it's so hot in here. Oh, we were supposed
Oh,
to
you
stop so
fucking
people
will
can
take.
stop watching us. Thanks for being around.
Right.
And bye.
Bye.
Bonus nachos, everybody.